Cool. Myself in the corner. Awesome. Okay, let's make sure everything's good to go. Everything looks good though. Looks pretty solid to me. All right. Okay, I think we're good. I'm just going to move my stream thing over here. Okay. Sweet. All right, let's do this. Hey, what's up, Gang Jong? Welcome into the stream. Thanks for stopping in. Happy Monday. Happy holidays, everyone. Early Merry Christmas to everyone that celebrates. It's gonna be a good week because I'm going to fully focus on just spending extra time on back testing and forward testing on a paper account, because I need to get my trading psychology up, get my confidence up, and just focus on what I know works for me. So that's the goal for this week. How about you guys? Everyone that's popped in so far, do you guys have any goals for the final week of December? Or I think actually we have a few more days after this week is over. Next Monday and Tuesday, December 30th and 31st, and then January 1st is on Wednesday. So technically we got a nice solid week. But yeah, hopefully you guys are excited for 2025. I feel like it's going to be a really good year, and I think there's going to be so much great opportunity like across life, across the board. So I'm really looking forward to it. But the point of today's live stream is I want to go ahead and do some back testing. I might have to hop off around like 7:30, 7:40 because I may meet up with my best friend at a cafe, and then I'll start back testing over there, and then I will most likely live stream while I'm at the cafe, if it's not too loud, and I may or may not have my cam on during that time. We'll see. But if I don't go, then that's fine. We'll just continue to back test for the rest of tonight. I'll probably go on for like an hour to 2 hours and go from there. So I might pick up my trading book as well and just start to read, because like I'm really serious about trying to get my trading psychology up and just be better in that sense. So it is going to be such a good week, good session, and just manifesting good vibes and a lot of growth going into 2025. So I'm super stoked. But anyways, thank you everyone for coming in, and I guess we'll get started. Let's look at the chat real quick first. Hey, thanks for coming in, Forever Noble. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. Sometimes I feel like my voice is not the best, so I appreciate your compliment. Thank you. Gangjong, I am from California. I'm from Southern California, so I'm definitely a beach girly and big fan of the weather we have here. Feel very blessed to have the great weather down here, but it is freaking expensive, I'll tell you that much. So I'm pretty much selling my leg in order to live down here, but I guess it works out. Yeah, I'm from Southern California, born and raised. Eventually in time, I like to move around. I want to be a digital nomad, a traveling nomad, a traveling trader. I mean, I think that would be really cool, and especially because I'm trying to focus on building my agency. I would love to just be a full-on like entrepreneur, just traveling and doing things, but I sometimes get stuck in this idea that I have to buy a house in time and just settle, when right now, like, I really just want to travel. So yeah, I'm from Southern California, but would like to get out just to try, just to try other places and just experience new things. But yeah. Hey, what's up, Pine Tree? Yo, what's up? Thanks for popping in, dude. Dude, you've been killing it out there in the markets. Like regardless of the drawdown, like the heat you're in, like you're killing it. So happy to see you stop in. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're having a nice holiday season too. But okay, I guess we can just get started now on the backtesting piece since I got the chat covered. But I have two charts. So I have my main one. Obviously, you can see this is my executions chart. So this is really where like I'll put, as you can tell, like all of these imbalances that I've marked out. But if I go over to, which one's my other one? Oh, sorry, it's not a layout. It's the NQ1. So the NQ1 is kind of where I actually do my backtesting. I made a mistake though, because I started to backtest on NQH, this chart, and some of the backtesting that I've done, wow, this looks crazy. There we go. Some of the backtesting that I've done on this chart, I had to remove it just because, again, this is my execution chart, so it just made it look so claustrophobic with all of the extra text. So if I go over here, there's a lot more text. So just to kind of give you guys an idea, this is all of like the the backtesting I've done so far. So I've came back to November, and some of my October backtesting was also deleted because at the time I was backtesting, I only had NQ1 that I was also executing on too. So I was backtesting and executing on NQ1. But now that I have NQH, which is the current contract for the current months and coming into 2025, this is my new execution chart. So yeah, my backtesting is kind of all messed up. But yeah, so October's isn't here, but I did some backtesting in October already. And then within the past like 2 weeks or so in December, it my backtesting is also gone because again I did it on NQH. So anyways, let's go ahead and first dive into what my strategy is, because the point of the backtesting is to make sure I'm understanding what my strategy is, right? So, and also I know some people on Twitter and on YouTube were asking about it, and I am still working on more backtesting because before I put like a video out about this strategy, because I know a lot of you guys are asking for it, I just want to make sure that it works for me and that it's something worth even putting out. So that is kind of the context to this. And yeah, okay, so the strategy itself, to break it down first before we go into the actual backtesting session, it's primarily focused on the 5-minute time frame. I've noticed though over the last few days that it works on the 15 as well, and that is why I have, as you can tell here, 15-minute, 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 15-minute. So of course the higher time frame analysis and higher time frame typically works out better for larger trend days. But on the 5-minute time frame, right here, this is good in my opinion for looking for just a quick rebalance of some sort. We're not trying to play off of any huge trending days, and this works better when it's not a super huge trending day. Even if it is a super huge trending day, like it, it has been right here, like you can tell it doesn't really work, right? In this case, it'd be more like the 15-minute time frame using this strategy. But for the 5-minute rebalance, it's better when we have more, I want to say, a breakout and then a retest type of situation. So definitely have to be mindful of that. I've also found on top of this strategy, if there is an opening gap fill or some type of gap that needs to be filled, and we are moving in that direction, it helps when we have the 2 imbalances created. And if we have that third gap fill, or even more imbalances, but if we have that gap fill as well and we're moving in that direction, then we could use the gap fill ultimately as another TP, because price, again, always likes to rebalance. So, all right. So anyways, let's get into it. So the 5-minute rebalance strategy that I randomly came across literally a few weeks ago, and I've been kind of playing with it through backtesting and forward testing, is for me, I primarily trade from 6:30 to 7:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And obviously if you trade a different time frame, cool. You can probably try to see if this works at a different time, but that's the time that I usually trade. So the first criteria that I look for is at least 2 minimum 5-minute imbalances, or again, if you're on the higher time frame, then a 15-minute imbalance, 1 hour imbalance, etc., etc. But the smaller time frame, at least a minimum of 2. And when there's more imbalances, like 3 or even 4 imbalances created, then it gives just a little bit more opportunity for take profits, and it gives, in my opinion, a better opportunity for price to really come back towards your targets. Unless it's like a big trending day like this. I mean, this obviously, or this was also part of CPI, or I think FOMC. So news days are a little different, just so be mindful of that, do your own due diligence on news events and how the strategy works for it. But yeah, this is definitely one of those things where the strategy doesn't work. The second thing I look for, the second criteria, is a market structure shift. So if there is a buy side liquidity or a sell side liquidity that is ran through, but as we're running through it, we will fail to make a newer high or a newer low after the shift. So I also further broke it down here where you can kind of get a visualization of the candles or the wicks I'm looking for. So the first candle essentially is going to be run through, right? And then the second candle or the wick would be a smaller candle body, preferably if the body of the candle or the candle body isn't as, I guess, small as we would like it to be. If it's like half of the third candle that we're about to talk about, then you could still technically use it if all the criteria is met. But just note that the risk to reward isn't going to be as significant, in my opinion. It could be maybe a 1-to-1, which still works. It can possibly be a 1-to-2 if you have multiple imbalances, but it really obviously depends on the setup when we do our back testing. And then the third candle or wick is going to fail. Usually it's the second one that it fails to break. So if the second candle is a high, then the third candle is going to fail to break that high. Or if the second candle is a low, like the lowest low of the move, then the third candle or the wick is not going to break and make a newer low. And then finally, of course, if everything gets checked off, then we will watch price rebalance to 50% of at least the first imbalance created on the 5-minute chart. So that's kind of the idea. And then entry stop, TP1 and 2. So the entry would be at the close of the smaller candle body. So when I say smaller candle body, it doesn't necessarily have to mean the second candle. It could also mean the third one. And again, we'll go over some examples in a minute. And then the stop will be at the previous, like right above the highest BSL or the lowest SSL, or the higher or the lower swing, the previous candle swing. So then the TP1, as I mentioned, will be your first imbalance. It's typically going to be 50% of the imbalance. If you want to be safe and you feel like you have a good entry where your reward is still good, you can probably like the top side of the imbalance or the bottom side of the imbalance, which again, we'll go over in just a minute. And then for your future TP2, 3, 4, etc., gap fill, etc., I would still target, in my opinion, the 50% of the imbalance. If you don't like that, you can go for, again, the top or the bottom of the imbalance, depending if it's a bear or a bull breakout. So that is kind of the breakdown of the strategy itself. It may sound complex, it may look crazy here, but I think maybe I'm a little biased because I've been doing some back testing for it, so it's easier for me to understand it. But it's actually quite simple. It's a lot more simple than I thought. And I'm definitely more of an emotional trader where I need to really have a lot of the guesswork taken out, because if there's any kind of room for gray area, then I let my emotions kind of dig deep. And you guys might have seen in my YouTube posts and my videos that I am an emotional trader. So if there's any kind of room for confusion, then ultimately it's going to mess me up. So I tried my best to create something where it takes most of it out. So if everything is hit, majority of the time, I mean, I don't know a percentage because I don't have like the backtesting software to kind of do that. But a majority of the time, from what I've seen in my backtesting so far, is that it does work. And of course, there's going to be moments where it doesn't work. Again, the biggest example where the strategy does not work so far is CPI right here, where we obviously had this huge freaking drop and we have not retraced it on the 5-minute. But on the 15, we've finally made the first retracement, as you can tell. Right here. So here's our first 15 minutes. So obviously you can tell we have 1, 2, 3 imbalances created, and then we have our first retest of it right here. So yeah, anyways, let's go back to our backtesting chart and let's get started. Oh, what's up? Okay, we have Morpheus. What's up? Hey, thanks for joining in. Hey, Omar, what's up from New York? Okay, it's like 10:23 over there. Thanks so much for stopping in. Hey, what's up, Junior? Thanks for popping in. And then we have Gallants. Hey, what's up? Welcome in, Gallants. Good to see you again. You've been in like every single live stream I've had, so appreciate you for coming in as well. But yeah, okay, now let's go ahead and let's actually dig deep. I'm gonna throw on my earphones. I'm hoping that these earphones make my audio a little bit better as well, but at the same time, I'm gonna use it to just kind of lock in a little bit here. Hopefully I don't look ridiculous. Let me make sure my audio is connected. And hey chat, can you guys please let me know if my audio sounds okay with my headset on? Because I got this mainly for the purpose of having more clear mic and hopefully less noise in the background, especially if I start live streaming like in public places. And then also just for the sake of being able to like lock in, the headset helps a lot. So please let me know if you guys can hear me. Okay, sweet. Thanks so much, Gang Sean. All right, let's get into it. So I'll first like explain, I guess, like a few examples before I kind of just get a little bit more quiet, because I don't want to confuse anyone that is here with the purpose of trying to like learn what I do. But yeah, okay, let's see. So we're gonna go. Where were we? Okay, we're just gonna go back a little bit. This is why I really need to get some backtesting software. I still haven't purchased TradeZella. I literally need to purchase TradeZella like ASAP. Okay, here, this one's a good one. This might be okay right here. So let's take away this thing. We have this obvious gap fill right here. Let's go ahead and lower this thing a little bit. And let's also not extend it. Okay, cool. I think this is the day where I passed some accounts using this strategy, actually. I had to check on my Twitter when I posted about it, but I think this was the day. Okay, so anyways. So let's just literally go off of the criteria that I wrote here. Let me pull up this. Right here. Okay. So the first thing is we're looking for imbalances, right? So I guess I didn't explain what an imbalance is in my opinion, but essentially a imbalance is going to be similar to like how ICT traders do fair value gaps. For me, I don't call them fair value gaps. I call them imbalances because imbalances like to get retested, again, in my opinion, so they get rebalanced. That's why my strategy is literally called a rebalance strategy. So for an imbalance, in my opinion, it's going to be where we have three candle bodies moving in the same direction, but it's the wick that really matters. So in this case, we have right here. This is good. We have this one right here. So we have these three bullish candles, right? They're all blue, which they're all bullish. The next thing is going to be the wicks. So this is the first candle, this is the second, this is the third. We want to take the top wick, and we're going to drag our rectangle literally to the third wick, the third candle's wick. And the only time an imbalance is actually created, in my opinion, is if there's like enough of a body in between the first and third wick to really create some type of level. So like right here, we have 71 all the way to 64. That's almost 10 points, you know, that's not too bad. I typically like imbalances that are at least 7 to 15 points, give or take. If it's like 4 points, it's not really the best kind of imbalance in my opinion. We even have this one here too. This one could work as well. So this one's also a good one right here. This is actually a great example of the strategy playing out itself, I think. So we'll probably use it as another example if it actually works as an example. It might actually. But anyways, so yeah, that's what an imbalance is. So this is off the 5. So 5 minute, and I'm just gonna drag it over. Probably the back testing would be better if I kind of rewind the tape, but I'm not going to do that because I want to just show you guys the example first. Okay, so we have 2 5 minutes here. We have 1, we have 2. So this is a bad example of an imbalance, right? Where literally we have all the blue candles, all the bullish candles. So we have that checked off. But the reason why it's not even an imbalance is because of the wicks. So if I were to use this first candle and this third wick, I'm sorry, this third candle, there's like literally no gap between this wick and the bottom one right here. So it would have to be like the top of the wick and the bottom of the third one in terms of bullish, and then vice versa for the bearish side. So that's not a good example. But this one is, because again, like there's a huge gap between that is created and between the first candle wick and the third candle wick. So yeah, okay, anyway, so that's two imbalances. So boom, we already got that first one checked off, right? So let's see if we have this second, which is a market structure shift. So that's going to be a buy side or a sell side liquidity ran. One thing I'll also note is the time of day, obviously, you're trading. For me personally, as I mentioned, 6:30 to 7:30 is usually my best time. Anytime I'll place a trade is usually during that time. If the trade runs over 7:30, then so be it. But this is the time frame where I like to execute on trades. So although this kind of area can possibly play out as part of the rebalance test, I don't really look for any positions here because the time frame is 1:55 all the way to what, like 4 a.m. So there's nothing here for me to like trade. Sometimes I would wake up between like 5:30 to 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time as well. And if I'm trading that time, then I will, because it's right at pre-market, or if there's any news events or something like that. But majority of the time, this is my time frame. Okay, so we have another imbalance created right here, which actually gets hit before we even start trading, like right at market open. So that's interesting. So let's go ahead and use this as an example right now. So this got ran. Okay, here's here. So this is our highest, so right here we ran, right? So that's a market, we're looking for buy side to get taken because we're obviously moving up higher. So this is our buy side, got taken by the previous, or by the next candle. Okay, cool. So nothing has broken this so far. So let's go ahead and actually do that. So eventually gets broken around market open. Interesting. So I mean, can't really necessarily take this play unless we're only looking at, from what I understand, people are calling it candle range theory. I don't personally know what that is. I just saw some people commenting that on my Twitter post. But if we did use this example right here, right, this is, I know that's not really a straight line, but if we use this as our first candle, let me do this one right there. Do a second one. Bear with me, guys. 2, 3. Okay. So the way I'm seeing this is we have the imbalances created to the downside, right? Market structure shift. We did have the buy side liquidity ran through, right? So that technically is our new buy side, but it did run through the previous ones. Or wait, let me back it up before I keep talking and I'm being incorrect. Yeah, right here. We did run this right here. Oops. Technically, we did run it. We ran this previous buy side. Okay, let me get off of this, go back to the 5 now. There, okay. So technically we did run that buy side liquidity, as you could tell from this orange line, we ran it, right? And then now we're trying to see if there's any potential for us to rebalance into these imbalances 1, 2, 3 below. So that marks off number 1, that marks off number 2. So now let's look at the actual candies, not candies, the candles themselves. So the first candle, I have marked it right here as this blue one. So the wick is ran, and it's ran by candle number 2. We do have a small body created, and this is the newest high. It's not a low, so this is the newest high. So this works, right? So this new orange would technically be the top of here, because that is our new high that we want to see if candle 3 is going to break, right? So, oh my gosh, this thing. Okay, so candle 3 right here failed to break the second candle high. I should probably change the wording because it doesn't matter about the first one. But the third candle or the wick of the candle, it does not break number 2, right? As you can see here. So again, to break it down one more time, we ran the buy side liquidity from a few days ago or whenever that was. We have created a new buy side liquidity up here, but this portion doesn't truly matter as we start to kind of watch price move, and we have the market structure shift. So we have that was run through, and then we have this, looking at the candles specifically, we have this being run through. Then for the first candle, it is ran by candle number 2 right here. See, it is ran by candle number 2. Candle number 2 is a small body, and then candle number 3 is going to be a failure to break above candle 2's wick. So at this point, what I would do, like if I was trading at 5:30 in the morning, obviously this is hindsight, but in a perfect world, short position, this is kind of how I would play it. If you really want to be safe, like what I like to do is just put it above like the previous, whatever is the highest wick, I'll just put it right above it or even on it. No, right above it's better. And then from here, if we were taking this trade, we would take it to 50% of the imbalance below. So yeah, like in a perfect world, if I was, actually seeing this in real time, I probably wouldn't have the same entry because I hesitate. And knowing that I hesitate, my risk to reward will probably really be like a 1 to a 4. But I would be comfortable with taking it right here, 1 to 2, because taking the wicks out. I would be comfortable with that too, if I wasn't able to hold the patience to pull it all the way to the imbalance. But even then, a 1 to 2 or a 1 to 4 is still really good. But that's kind of how this strategy works. And then to explain the entry, the stop, and the TPs. So here's the entry, right? The close of the smaller candle. So it would preferably, right here, we would want to enter at the close of the smaller body candle. So between candle 2 and 3, this is the smaller one. If candle 3 was smaller than candle 2, then I would still take it at wherever the close is for the smaller one. And then for the stop, as I mentioned, putting it right above either the swing, so it could be above candle 2 essentially, right? Because we're entering on candle 3, so you could put it above the swing. But sometimes, obviously, if you have another buy side that is waiting to be grabbed, then it could, price could run to grab this before it retraces lower. So in this case, do your own, I think, choose what kind of risk to reward you want. And if you want it higher, you're only taking a little bit away from your R&R essentially. But yeah, it's all preference. And then for TP1, as I mentioned, you can put it at the imbalance 50% of the first one. And then if you have 2 cons or if you have 20 micros or whatever it is you want to scale out your position, you could do 50% of the next one. Obviously, we don't quite hit it. We actually start to come back up when market opens, so you wouldn't fully get the full second TP. But even then, if you just want to target liquidity levels, like sweeps of liquidity, even right here, you can have a second TP for a 1 to 7 right there for your second or other contracts you're scaling out. But that's kind of how I would take this trade, right? If, again, you want to have more contracts, you can, but I'm usually a safe player. And another thing that I want to mention about this strategy that I've noticed from backtesting is the risk to reward. I've noticed it kind of averages at best a 1 to 2 to a 1 to 4. If it's anything above, you're getting it's a pretty, I don't even call it a lucky trade, but it definitely is obviously a good risk to reward if it's above a 1 to 4. And when it starts to push like a 1 to 7 here or a 1 to 8, I don't fully feel confident in the trade. That could be my trading psychology. That could be me not being patient enough to hold it to find out. But that's why we're backtesting to see what's the likelihood of even having that many times coming it to a 1 to 8 or 1 to 7 or 1 to 6 or whatever it is. So yeah, that is that's the breakdown of it. So this was a really great example. We can do the second example right here actually when we start to move along. So let me just boom, do that. So we actually have another one right here, so which is amazing. Love it, absolutely love it. Great example. Right here as well. Oh my gosh, right there. This is actually the trade that I took that granted me my funded accounts and was a really solid trade. Unfortunately, I don't have those accounts anymore, but that's because I was not following my strategy, and that's actually what I recently posted about. So, I mean, for those that follow me, like actually read my posts, you know, you guys can see like my struggles I've been facing recently. So in my opinion, it's really not the strategy. It's really my trade psychology it's kind of out of wonk right now. But okay, so this is the trade that I actually did place on my account. I think I took a screenshot so I can be able to show you guys too. Let me pull it up really quick. 1 second. Here it is, my folder, rebalance. Okay, here it is. So, how do I show this on my stream real quick? Bear with me, you guys, bear with me. Just a moment. This is preview right here. So literally I took, sorry folks, I'm obviously not doing too good here with, there we go. Okay, sweet. Hopefully you guys can see it better. Let me actually move. Okay, sweet. I think you guys should be able to see it. So yeah, you can see I took a few losses here because I was trying to play, like when I logged into the chart, I was trying to play that first, the example we just went over. I was trying to play that where we could take it into the second imbalance, right? But obviously it didn't work out. So then the second trade I actually have no explanation for. I don't quite remember. I don't even think I journaled about the second one. But for the upcoming trades, so this, oh, right. So this one, I'm starting to look for some longs, a push up. I think at the time there was some reason for me to take a long and I was just trying to go for it. But at that point I was okay, I'm just gonna wait because I'm starting to feel so much FOMO. And I did a good job about waiting. As you can tell, like I completely paused on trading right here. So I think this is like the 5-minute time frame, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is the 5-minute. So I just waited after this trade. I waited for like a good couple of minutes, at least 5 minutes minimum. I was okay, let me see what happens. 5 minutes passes, probably a few extra minutes from this one, another 5 minutes passes here. Like, okay, wait, I'm starting to see the strategy play out. So now let me go back to, and you can see this this first line right here. I think this line is actually 50% of this push up, or it was the 1 minute. But this second line is actually our imbalance. This third line down here is the second imbalance. And then, of course, the rest of the screenshot doesn't include the other imbalances below. But at this point, I was already funded with all of my accounts, so I didn't even care about wanting to trade more on this anyways. So let me go back to my chart and fix it up real quick so we can. Okay, perfect. Awesome. So so that was right. I actually executed on the trade itself, the strategy itself, like you guys saw it there. So we have more imbalances created, right? So we have so many. So this imbalance is technically completed. I mean, we've filled it all the way up, or filled it all the way in. Let me just pull it back a little bit right there. So now we have new sets of imbalances, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and we still have this gap fill to the bottom side. So I just, in my opinion, with looking at this, obviously in hindsight it's clear, but even then, like back then during that trade, as you saw my executions, I executed on it. But I have a lot of conviction that we have some type of retest that will happen. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I'll get stopped out, and at least my risk to reward is concrete, right? So we have 2 or more imbalances created. We do have a clear market structure shift as well. So in this case, I mean, we could go back in time to try to find any buy side liquidity to the left. I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to just focus on the candles themselves. So we have this first one right here. Turn that off. We have this first candle right here. So what I want to do as I'm watching these candles play out is I want to see each wick get broken, right? So we have imbalance created. Okay, this wick is broken. Awesome. We also broke this buy side liquidity actually that we marked earlier. So technically we did run a buy side liquidity. So that's a shift, in my opinion, to the upside. Cool. Now I want to see a break of this candle wick. Okay, we did break it. Are we going to break it on the third candle? No, we don't. So because we don't break on this third one, okay, now I'm starting to see that our criteria is being met. So let me add in our numbers. So this was candle 1, right, where the wick is ran. This is candle 2, where we have a small candle body, but it's also considered the most important piece. Candle 2 is considered the highest, or the highest high, or the lower low, depending on obviously in which direction we're going. In this case, it's the newest high of this kind of trend we've created. And then candle 3 is going to be a failure to break above number 2, which in this case, the orange line is the highest, it doesn't break over it. So now I'm going to go ahead and enter in a position here. Yes, again, in my executions, I'm going to just keep on saying it in case people miss it, but I did fail to, like, I hesitated to enter on it like more accurately as I should have. I think I entered in one contract, but I shouldn't have hesitated. I should have entered more, but instead I entered on more contracts as we pulled into the second candle. So in this case, the way our stop is right above, right, that high, our swing, and then our TP is going to be here. Or if you want to do 50% of, you know, this candle, feel free to, like, whatever floats your boat. But I did take it all the way down here, as you guys saw. So that's our TP1. And then because we have multiple imbalances, again, more than 3 or 4, you'll have just better opportunity. You could essentially like trail your account. So that's why I wrote it down here. If you have more imbalances, more TPs to the downside, then essentially we can do price weighting. So we'll go ahead as price is pulling. Okay, we have our TP hit, right? If you want to go for the second target, you could start pulling your risk to each swing high. I've noticed people do that. So, okay, cool, this swing high, and then let's move it down to this swing high, and then let's move it down to this swing high, right? And then eventually your risk to reward, you're break even at that point, right? You can just keep on trailing if you really want to, if you're starting to come for more TPs to the downside. So that is my trading strategy in a nutshell. I hope it makes sense. I hope you guys are following along with me. Feel free to drop questions in the chat about it if you guys want. I'll do my best to explain it more, but that's how it looks like. And it might look confusing, but just for me, it makes a lot of sense. I really do think it's a great strategy so far based on forward and back testing. But I'm gonna keep back testing, so let's continue to back test. So it is 7:46. My best friend hasn't texted me if we're gonna meet up yet, so I think I might just be chilling at home. I'm probably gonna grab a seltzer as well, just drink a little bit while we're doing this. But yeah, like, it's just so cool. So earlier I was mentioning as well, like, the average risk to reward is like a 2 all the way up to a 4. And then obviously if it's more than a 4, like up to a 6 or an 8, then I'm not sure the probability because I've not personally traded something that large. The only time I've had a huge R&R was like a 1 to 5 or 1 to 6 on ES, but I don't personally always trade ES. I'm usually on NQ. So, you know, and I even then when I was trading the ES for that 1 to 6 trade, I didn't have this strategy. So that's why I cannot answer any questions when it comes to like, if it's a higher R&R, is it trustworthy? Like, I can't tell you that. But this is a 1 to 3, so it is trustworthy in my opinion that there's a higher chance it'll hit, especially with more imbalances. I mean, even if we start to pull down more, we got a 1 to a 4 here, then we have a 1 to 5, well, higher than a 1 to 5. And then with the gap fill to the downside, we all know gaps like to get filled. We don't know when they get filled, but they do. And even if we played 50% of that gap, I mean, that's the 1 to 8 right there. So that's pretty crazy, but I did not take that trade. I only took it up to here, 1 to 2.69. And then obviously as my trade goes and we start closing lower, I move my stop to the next swing high. So then eventually my risk to reward becomes better and better, right? So I've become a 1 to 4. Then I moved it again to this swing high. So now it's a 1 to a 4.6. And then as we are like fully breaking below and seeing conviction right here with this little drop, then we have a base. Let me move this thing. We have this basing candle, okay, drop, base, drop. that is something I'm very familiar with, that I personally use like day in, day out as well, and I use them as targets. At this point, I'm moving myself completely to break even. So now I'm going from a 1 to 2.69 to now a break, or like a fully just profitable trade. So even if I get stopped out, I don't care, because at least I'm break even. So that's kind of how I would manage it. And then price weighting, as I mentioned, just following the swings of those next upcoming candles. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. All right, let's see where we are. Richard, happy holidays. Thanks so much, Richard. Appreciate you. Happy holidays. Hope you're doing good. Thank you so much for popping in. Forex Flame giveaway winner. Yeah, I have already announced the winners. I didn't post it on my YouTube community tab. My bad about that. And I didn't feel the need to make a video, but I did post it on Twitter, and I have already contacted Take Profit Trader about the 4 winners and giving the accounts and making sure they're assigned to those emails that were provided in the form. So yes, the winners have already been chosen, and I did also take a screenshot of that too. I believe I have it saved. So one moment. I just gotta find it. Where did I put it? Oh, right here. Okay. It's right here. So let me take that screenshot and showcase it for all of you. We'll just do display capture. Perfect. Okay, so you guys can see everything. Let me remove this picture. And then from this morning at 10 a.m., as you can tell by the screenshot time frame, is when I did it, but we have the 4 winners, and we only had 182 entries, which is the lowest entries I've ever had across any giveaway, which is crazy. But hey, like, less entries is more chances for people to win, but we did have these 4 winners. So they've already been, or TPT has been contacted about these 4 people. So yes, that has been taken care of. Okay, let me go back into my window so we can focus on that. All right, and let's see. Let's catch up with some chats, and then we'll keep on moving. Gangzhong, are you an ICT trader? No, I am not an ICT trader. I will admit that there's one particular concept that I like to use from ICT, but I have learned and found that he did take this concept from a previous concept created by Wyckoff. I was educated by someone in my Discord, and I always talk about this in every single live stream when it's brought up. But the ICT AMD that I like to use, I've been told from someone in my Discord that is created by Wyckoff. And so now I'm trying to focus on how to be better at, call it Wyckoff, call it AMD, whatever. I'm trying to be better at accumulation, manipulation, distribution. But for right now, my main focus, my main setup I want to take is this, because it's just easier for me to understand and see on the charts versus AMD. So hopefully that answers your question. So no, I'm not an ICT trader. I don't have like any, in my opinion, any concepts that are following what he does. I have never watched his mentorship videos. The only things I've put time into looking up is the AMD and the Power of 3, because it's connected to the AMD, I think. But I don't really know his concepts like that. The only thing I think is very popular is fair value gaps, especially because it's pretty much what my imbalances are, but imbalances are something I created on my own time. So yeah. Gallons, do you think you will have a lot of A+ setup per day with this strategy, or is it a one shot for the day, hit or miss? I think that there's going to be opportunities throughout the day. Sometimes there's some during power hour when I was back testing, I've noticed. But because I only trade between 6:30 to 7:30 when I'm actually executing on a trade, if it's there, I will take it. If it's not, then it's not. So, you know, there's going to be days where you only have one shot, I guess. But in this case, like this day, we had 2 shots. And even then, like if you wanted to take another trade, there is more opportunity down here, like more imbalances to kind of tackle. And this was all the way up until about 8 in the morning, or even like 8:15 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I would like to say that there's more opportunity when I use this strategy, that you might be able to find it, but I would have to continue back testing to be able to give you a more accurate answer on that. So yeah, another thing too, Gallons, about A+ setup. So I'm also trying to get out of kind of creating those terms like A+ setup. I know a lot of traders use it, and it makes sense, you know, but I'm trying to get out of that mindset just because I read something across social media somewhere where they were giving their perspective about calling something A plus versus B plus versus C or whatever. And in school, obviously, we know the grading system. We know like what A, B, and C stands for, right? C is like a whatever average grade, no one cares. B is like, okay, you're doing proficient, and then A is like, dang, like that's really good. You're really smart. You're really educated. That's like how the grading system works. So with me, like not every day is a picture perfect day, and sometimes the setup isn't gonna look as beautiful as we think it is. So how can I truly define it as A or a B or a C minus or something, you know? Versus, okay, if the setup is there, I'm gonna take it. Like there's no levels to it. Obviously, if there's two imbalances created, does that mean it's only a B plus? Or if there's four imbalances created, does that mean it's an A plus, you know? But if we look at, if we fast forward, oh wait, I'm sorry, let's just go here. If we fast forward to when we had FOMC, right here, we had this huge drop. There was a lot of imbalances created, right? We had one here, we had this one right here. I think this is the only one that was retested actually, so it does technically work even on a news day. But you'd have to wait until freaking 12:30, 1 p.m. to do it, and I'm not trading during that time. Heck no. So, you know, like you'd really have to wait for something to pull up like the whole morning in order for the strategy to play. And I think sometimes even some people don't even have a play until later in the morning. Sometimes it's not right at market open. Sometimes it's power hour because depending on the market, right? So in that case, because you have to wait so long, does that affect the grading scale of your trade? Or does the grading scale only, is it only considered when you're looking at your template itself, if that makes sense? So yeah, I'm trying my best to kind of get away from that kind of vocabulary. There's nothing bad about saying A plus versus B plus versus whatever. Nothing bad about it. It's just a personal preference thing, and I'm really trying to get out of it. Some of my back testing, if we come across it, you'll notice I put like A, B, whatever. So this is more of a new concept I'm trying to get into, where I'm trying to get out of using vocabulary like A, B, C setup. Instead, I'm just trying to say, okay, is this an appropriate setup for me to take? Am I comfortable with the risk? Am I comfortable with whatever? So yeah, I went on a huge tangent, but I really wanted to share that because I know a lot of people use that kind of vocabulary, and a lot of people follow me, and they always have questions about things. So I want to make sure I'm super clear as to where I'm at with stuff. Can you turn the volume down? It's too low. The volume, you mean the volume up? Okay, we'll see if anyone else is feeling the same way. Let me know if the audio is still okay, guys. Hey, what's up, Junior? I see your stickers. Breach DTR, what's the longest break you've ever taken from trading? The longest break I've ever taken from trading? Oh man, I know the minimum I've taken is like a week. I think the longest I've ever taken, if we talk about my hiatus like back in the day when I first got into the overall stock market, not even futures, not talking about futures, but like options and penny stocks, was probably when I quit options and then came into the futures market. So that has to be like, oh my gosh, maybe 2 years. But if we're talking about more recently, like in the futures market specifically, probably like 2.5 weeks is the longest break I've taken, I think, so far. Probably 2.5 to 3 weeks, maybe. But for sure, minimum is like a week. Yeah, hopefully that answers your question enough. Okay. Gingjong, will you trade 5 minute? Yes, I do trade the 5 minute. I really like the 5 minute, and I'm also moving on to the 15 as well, especially because I've noticed the strategy works on the 15, but I need to do more back testing with this strategy for the 15, but I do trade on the 5 minute. I also use higher time frame analysis, as you can tell, 30, 45, 1 hour, 4 hour, and the daily. Breach, would that be called a bearish breaker? I have no idea what you're talking about, Breach, what a bearish breaker is. Sorry. I'm assuming that's an ICT concept as well, but I have no idea what that is. Yeah. Will, I took the turtle soup long followed by a inverse fair value gap with a high resistance liquidity run to and ROG. Is that, I'm not sure what NROG is. And I think OG's opening gap? Something, I'm not sure. Efficient for a negative R&R. Hey, GG's Will. We love a nice negative R&R. We've all been there. We've definitely all done that too. Mackie, do you trade using divergence or kind of using fair value gap to fill in? I do use fair value gap, or what I call imbalance. I do use imbalance to fill in. If it fills in, cool. I'm not actually sure if I'm understanding your question too much. Do you trade using divergence or kind of use fair value gaps to fill in? Do you mean to fill in the imbalance? All right, Pine Tree. I took the same short on Friday the 13th with different contexts, which is really cool to see. Nice, Pine Tree. Yeah, like I feel like that's such a beauty of trading, is everyone sees things differently, but if we all execute on like the same idea, that is so cool. That is absolutely so brilliant. So I love to know it. Hey, Pine Tree, can you actually share your context for your trade that you took on, or why you took your trade on the 13th as well? I would love to know for my own, like, just to know. Hey, niece, thanks so much for coming in. I'm doing good. I'm not sick anymore. Thank the Lord I'm not sick. I've gotten most of my taste and smell back. I'm at a good, like, probably I think I'm at 100% at this point. However, I do have a bit of a dry cough that I can't seem to get rid of, and I think it's just one of those things when your body's so used to coughing all the time. I think that's what it is. But I'm feeling so much better. Thank you so much for asking. Trading wise, the last few weeks have been really, really rough, really rough. A part of me wants to blame it on December price action, but at the end of the day, I know it's a me problem. It's not a market problem, and I think the more I'm able to accept that and take accountability for it, the better I'll do. So yeah, but I will be better coming into 2025, knowing that I'm gonna spend time to continue backtesting and doing better. Maki, I feel like it looks like inverse fair value gap. If you're talking about these, yeah, call it whatever you want. Call this a fair value gap. Call it an imbalance like me. Call it rectangles between these squares. Whatever you want. If it works for you, go for it. Thanks, Reed. Thanks for letting me know. Hey, TX. Oh my God, Merry Christmas. Cheers to a brilliant New Year ahead. Appreciate you. Oh my God, I'm so happy to see you. I hope you're doing absolutely amazing. Shout out to TX, everyone. OG right there. That's a real one right there. I hope you're doing good. I hope you get all the Christmas gifts you're looking for and you're asking for, wishing for, and I hope your 2025 resolutions come true. Sweet. Thanks, Richard. Glad the audio's good. If you're in a trade and it's going your way, do you add more contracts? From Peter. Yes, I do average into winners. I'm trying to learn how to be better at averaging into winners. For this case, as you guys saw my executions image earlier, definitely was a day where I went ahead and I cannot adjust this. But it was definitely a day where I was able to add into my winners. Sorry, that was bothering me. So the first contract that I got into, first one or two contracts I got into was at the close as I was anticipating. And then my future contracts were as we were starting to pull down. So I was starting to see, yeah, we are having like lower swings and we are starting to pull towards here. And then I saw this basing candle. I'm like, okay, I'm adding in. So I did average into my winners here. So that was a really great example of me being able to recognize we're going to average, or that we're going to pull to at least our TP1. But I mean, that's just because like I knew I took this trade. It's not in hindsight, I did take it. But at the same time, it's like not every single day I'm able to recognize that quickly and that easily. Like I need to average in. So recently, as I posted on my social media, like I've been averaging also into losers. And it's also because I don't know, like I don't have confidence if that trade is in fact going to work in my favor, or I'm just trying to get out of drawdown. So yes, I do definitely average in to my winners. And then more recently, I have been averaging into both my winners and my losers. So something I'm working on though. Let's see. J Money, so many ICT experts. Yeah, seriously, I didn't realize there were so many ICT traders. I mean, hey, whatever works for y'all. Like that's awesome possum. Good for you guys. I just feel like this more simpler the better. maybe this doesn't look simple, but it just in my mind, it feels so simple to follow. And that's why I really like it. I don't really want too much going on. I remember starting out in trading as well, just focusing primarily on supply and demand and using VWAP. And it was so simple and I really enjoyed it. And I don't think in my heart that I stuck with that strategy long enough because I felt like, or I just was tired of losing. And that's mainly because I didn't put enough time into backtesting and like actually working on the data. And I also did not have good trading psychology when I started trading. I mean, you're a noob. Like, you don't have good trading psychology when you first set out, in my opinion. So, anywho, I don't think I put enough time into that. So, yeah, I mean, if you are able to understand more like complex concepts with all these different acronyms and whatever like the ICT concepts are, awesome. That's really good for you guys. So, yeah. Maki, yes, the fill imbalance. Okay, so do you use divergence or fair value gap to fill the imbalance? Fair value gap. No, I don't use a fair value gap to fill the unless it's like unless it's like a retest of, no, actually no, I don't even think I'm still not following. So if I'm not following, then I'm gonna go ahead and say no. Sorry. Divergence, no, I don't particularly look at divergence. I also know people do like they do a comparison of ES versus like the NQ. If ES is going up and NQ is going down, they look at like a divergence there. But no, I don't really look at that either. So no. I hope I'm just understanding the question correctly as well for me to be able to give you an accurate answer. But from what I'm understanding, I'm going to go ahead and still say no. Thirst, do you know DTFX strategy? Lots of similar terms I used to. Oh, I do not know DTFX strategy. DT4X? I'm assuming that's what FX is. No, I'm not familiar with that strategy whatsoever. But that's really cool that it's similar. Has it been working out for you? Like, do you feel like since we're using similar things here, like, have you been using it for quite some time, Thirst? And have you found that it's like a profitable thing if you've stuck with it for such a long time or however long you've been sticking with it? Gangjeong, Merry Christmas. Oh, thanks for popping in. I know East Coast, it's already 11 over there, so I appreciate you. But thank you for coming. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas and holiday week. Let's see, Pine Tree, once the second candle closed back inside the body of one, took a short with the break of two. The second candle, my TP would have been below candle one. My context is it's just a pattern I see all the time. Oh, wonderful. That is good to know, Pine Tree. So you took, when it closed the inside of here, you went ahead and you took the position. Would your stop be above like the previous swing, or would it be like above this previous high? Where would you put your stop? So you would enter the break of candle 2 and then down here below candle 1. Wow, nice. That's a 1 to 2 as well. All right, and then, oh, Pine Tree. Wow, that was a quick response. I was able to see that really fast. You put your thing above candle 2. Wow, that is so interesting. Okay, I'm gonna note this for my future self when I'm looking for more main setups, because this is my main setup so far. And then my second one I really want to understand is AMD or Wyckoff. But I like how simple that is. Let me screenshot your comment actually, Pine Tree. Thanks so much. Thank you so much for sharing. Nice. I'm gonna add that to my list. Okay, let me remove it for now. And then let me move this back right there. Okay. All right. Let's see. Where are we? Lost where we are. Minhaj. I am qualified to withdraw 400 from my Top Step X. Hey, congratulations. Let's go. That is a great way to start off your holiday week, Minhaj. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Yeah, I mean, hey, withdrawing money from your accounts is never a bad thing. It's always nice to have real capital going into your actual bank account, because real money is like the best thing, right? Like, you can't beat that. So that's awesome. Pine Tree, I'm going to look for your pattern. Sounds good. Thanks for popping in, by the way. Shubham, yeah, the giveaway results have already been posted. I posted it on my Twitter. I've already contacted TPT for the winners, and earlier in the stream, I showed the four winners from the spin, like the random spinner that I use. So yeah, the winners have already been chosen. So hopefully the TPT team gets back to those winners ASAP. I know because it's the holidays, it might be a little bit delayed. I'm hoping not, but we'll see. I'll probably send them a follow-up email tomorrow, or maybe even on, no, yeah, probably tomorrow to see what's the update on those accounts. What's up, Eggs? Yo, what's up? Welcome in. Forex Flame, Merry Christmas. Anything special you're doing this Christmas? Oh, that's so sweet for you to ask. Let's see. For this Christmas, so Christmas Eve, I am going to be going back to my parents and spending like a majority of the day with them. My mom's going to be cooking I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. I'm Vietnamese, by the way. So she's making a Vietnamese dish called bánh xèo, and it's so good. It's pretty much like an egg omelet, Vietnamese style, but it's so good. Like, I swear to God. And the way that my mom makes it too is crispy, homemade fish sauce. I'm gonna help her make the fish sauce, the dipping sauce for it, and whatever else she needs, of course. But yeah, just gonna spend time with my parents and my family, some loved ones, and then hopefully later in the evening we're gonna go to the movie theater if everyone's like up for it, and go watch Wicked, because I love me some Ariana Grande, and everyone, well, mainly my mom's down to go watch it, and my mom's not really into like musical movies like that, so it sounds fun. And we usually do like a tradition within like my family to go to the movie theaters, or in general watch movies. I think that's anyone's tradition, just watching movies. So yeah, usually we go to the movie theaters and watch it, so we might do that. So that's tomorrow. And then Christmas Day, I may or may not hang out with my best friend, because she said that she wants to go to maybe like the bar. They have like half off drinks, and go watch some football games. But I'm not really going for, like, I don't usually go out on Christmas to do things like that. It's mainly because I was going to chill on Christmas Day. So I'm kind of like 50-50 if I want to go out with her or not. A bigger part of me wants to actually stay home, just have some nice hot chocolate, be in my cute little Christmas PJs, have some, snacks at home, watch some Christmas movies, and just be all cutesy at home. But the other part of me wants to like go out with her and just, spend time with my best friend, and just, why not? It's half off drinks and watch football games. Like, sounds like a vibe. So yeah, that's Christmas Day. So we'll see. But I also want to spend time on Christmas backtesting, like actually backtesting. Today I've noticed I'm kind of yapping more, or like I usually do, but I do want to actually like backtest, just focus on backtesting, put music on, and just focus in. Usually when I do that, I spend like 3 hours just backtesting. So yeah, thanks for asking though. What about you, Forex Flame? What do you have planned for this holiday season? Yo, what's up, Nix? Yo, shout out to Nix in the trades. Good to see you, dude. Hey chat, if Jess is cool with it, I'm down to give away 2 MFF. Yeah, dude, I mean, that is so sweet of you to do that. I think right now we don't have as many viewers than we usually do. We have about like 40 something 40, I think it says 41 43 viewers. So if you want to give away some starters, feel free to. All you, dude. I think that's so kind. So thanks so much for offering. And all the way, and by the way, chat, Nick's trades is he's younger than me. I'm assuming he's a he. I think it's a he. But okay, I'll just say Nick's. Nick's is younger than me, and Nyx is 1 year older than Clix. If you guys don't know who Clix is, it's a pro Fortnite player, and he's so entertaining. He's funny to watch, and I like the dude. But he's literally a year older than Clix. And Nyx trades in the chat is killing it in the market, literally like killing it. So shout out to Nyx. Appreciate you, dude. Thirst. I've been able to secure payouts because of DTFX. Yes, using swings and candlestick structure like you got. Super cool. Nonetheless, found your way with the strat that fits your personality. Oh, that's so sick. Congrats on all the payouts you've been getting, Thirst. And it's really interesting to know that, like, my strategy versus, or in comparison with the one you're using, very similar, and you've been able to find success with it. So that gives me, honestly, some hope, some excitement to, like, something to look forward to with this strategy, because, yeah, it definitely has been really just so cool being able to see everything play out. Like, finally something that takes a lot of the guesswork out, and just following it to the T has been really great. Keeping my risk to reward, like, very concrete as well. A lot of the gray areas are covered. It takes a lot of my emotions out. But yeah, I'm looking forward to being able to get to that level of confidence with the strat. So thanks, Thirst. Sweet. FOMO13, happy holidays. Good to see you, dude. Good to see you. Hey, Rob, what's up? Yo, shout out to Rob. Thanks for popping in, dude. Rob is seriously a goat in this space. If y'all don't, go ahead and follow him on YouTube or even on Twitter. Such a goat. Favorite Christmas movie is The Grinch, hands down. The one with Jim Carrey, the real person Grinch. Love it with my whole heart. I will watch it all the time. Even if it's not Christmas, I will watch it. Love it. Like, I literally do the meme of him acting crazy, and I'm not going to do it on chat, or I'm not going to do it on stream. It's going to look too embarrassing. People are going to clip it. But it's such an OG. It's such a classic. What about you, Rob? What's your favorite Christmas movie? What's up, everybody? Thanks for coming into the chat. What's up? What's up? Good to see y'all, dude. Wow, I'm so happy to see everyone popping in on a Monday night on holiday season week. Let's go. Okay, in the next 2 minutes, I am going to get back to actually backtesting. Just because I think that's what people are here for. Unless you guys are here to chat, cool, me too. Let me know, because y'all know I love to yap. All right, let's see where we're at. Cards fan, do you have a favorite prop for beginners? Yes. Favorite prop for beginners will have to be My Funded Futures and Top Step. Hands down. Yeah, hands down. If I had to come up with a third, it would be Trade Day. For sure, Trade Day. I guess to give some reasons behind it, and you guys know I'm fans of multiple firms. It's not just these three. That's why I trade with all of them, the ones that I talk about and the ones that I promote, because I like them all. But the reason why I say these top three for beginner friendly is because with My Funded Futures, they have starter plans. At the time, they also had Starter Plus. But those plans are specifically for building risk management, consistency, and just really kind of ensuring and enforcing these rules that might seem like a lot for some traders, especially those that are more experienced. But they really do force the trader to ensure they have a plan and some management in place. So yes, it sucks if you hit DLL, or yes, it sucks if you have a scaling plan of some sort. But that is just a way for them to kind of build you up. If you're a newbie, again, if you're fully new to the prop firm space and trading, it's really just a way, in my opinion, to kind of build you up to have some type of plan, some type of management. So it forces you to. That's what My Funded Futures. With Top Step, same kind of idea as well. They do have the daily loss limit on all the platforms across the board. And then with Top Step X, you're able to manually put in what you want. So there's not really a specific DLL. You can actually blow the account the first day unless you put in your own manual personal daily loss limit. But even then, you can also put other kind of risk management rules in place. If you do pick Tradeovate, if you pick Quant Tower, Rhythmic, or whatever else they have DLL still in place. So if you hit the DLL, it just temporarily stops you out until the next trading day. So I think that in that sense, it also prevents new traders, like noobs, like complete rookies, from blowing accounts right away and constantly resetting. So there's some huge benefits to it. Even if it might suck, I think truly it's there to prevent people from blowing right away. And then lastly, I'd say Trade Day, because Trade Day is very strict on one account. So yeah, of course you can reset that one account if you want. You could buy multiple evals. But with Trade Day, they're very adamant about having one account at a time and being able to grow it, kind of how some people have personal live accounts. You can only have one personal live account at a time unless you have multiple brokerages. I'm not sure how that works. Don't ask me. But I assume people have one personal live account they typically and primarily use versus other secondary or third accounts, right? So with Trade Day, they have one. So you focus on growing that one, and then yes, you can grow vertically with contracts in time. And I know for me personally, I like to grow horizontally. So instead of more contracts, I would prefer more accounts. But that's why we have the leverage of being able to have multiple prop firms. But again, the main question was about noobs, like newbie traders in this space. What's the best prop firm? So that's why I say Trade Day, because if it literally forces you to have one account. So if you mess up on the one account, yeah, you can reset it. But obviously, if you don't reset it, then you have that one account you can focus on, and you're not spending as much money on trying to get a bunch of accounts all at the same time. Like if you want 5 or you want 20 or you want 15, now you only have one. So that's why those 3 are my top favorite when it comes to beginner friendly options for prop firms. So yeah, especially I also use these accounts when I was new as well, because it was budget friendly, and it forced me to have certain kind of criteria so I don't blow the accounts too quickly or mess up. So yeah. So hopefully I answered your question, Cards fan. Rishav, W weekends plan. Nick's audience here. Yo, let's freaking go, dude. I love that Nick's audience is here. I freaking love that. But yes, thank you so much for the W on the plans. What about you, Rishav? What do you got planned for this week? Ilava, nice. Guess MFFU is your main Nick's. I mean, dude, can't go wrong with MFFU, honestly. Love MFFU. Yeah, shout out to Nick's, everyone, for wanting to give away some accounts. Oh, here we go. All right, appreciate the love. If you want, you can pick 2 random people in chat, and I'll PayPal or Cash App them the money for the accounts. That is so sweet, dude. Oh, guys, chat, come on, let's put some W's in the chat for Nick's real quick. Let's do that. Make sure you guys follow Nick's on Twitter, because this is so sweet, like, just so random. This was not planned at all. So let me actually go ahead and grab Nick's Twitter for y'all. I know we don't have as many viewers in the chat right now, but I'm gonna still go ahead and post that up for y'all to go follow him, because that is such a huge W. So I want to be fair when it comes to this giveaway that Nick's wants to do. So I guess the first thing is you guys gotta make sure you follow Nick's on Twitter. I don't even know if Nick's has a YouTube channel, so we are gonna go find out right now. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, well, perfect. Subscribe. Even though Nick's has no content, he does have almost 1,500 subs, so that's a W. So, okay, the main thing is for y'all to go ahead and follow him on Twitter, subscribe to his YouTube channel, and let's make this fair. So we can probably do like a form. Nick's, what do you think? We can do a form so everyone can, like, all 40 something people, 50 people can enter on the form. And then when they enter on the form, they could just be randomly chosen there. Because I don't want to just, pick people. I would feel people might get upset or something. So, yeah. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Okay, let me create that form real quick. And then we'll get that going. Dude, that's so freaking sick, dude. So freaking grateful for that. Let's see. Bear with me, guys. I'm gonna create it right now. I'm gonna do contact. Oh, no, we are not going to. We're not going to do that. Instead, let's go and do this. This backtesting session hasn't truly been the most productive backtesting session, but that's okay. All right. Sorry, guys. Continue to bear with me. Don't leave the thing just yet. Don't leave the stream just yet, because we want to do this giveaway. Oops. Okay. Sorry, guys. Continue to bear with me. Don't leave the stream just yet. I'm still making the form for this giveaway with Nick's here. Okay, let's see. You said PayPal or Cash App. Okay. Oops. I don't know if I spelled that right. Okay. Let's see. We don't need this. We should probably put PayPal username or email? I should probably say PayPal email to be safe. Yeah. And then let's go and remove this. And we'll do Cash App. I think username, like email and username would be safe. Okay, hopefully this works. Excuse me. I'm surprised my best friend hasn't texted me back. That's fake as heck. We're supposed to go to the cafe, girl. Come on now. Okay. Sweet. Okay, I think we're good. I think we are good. Okay, let me copy. Oh, let me publish this first. Responders. Anyone can respond. Publish. Okay, sweet. I think the form is good. Alright, sick. Okay. I think we're good, chat. I think we have the thing set up. So let's make sure we're good. Hopefully it's not too loud with me typing. I'm so sorry, you guys. Okay, let me post it. I just want to make sure it doesn't have any other previous collab information on here. That's why. PayPal or Cash App. Okay, preferably if you guys have PayPal, that would be great. Preferably, because I'm also going to participate in this form. So Nyx is going to do 2 winners. I'm also going to do 2 winners. So in total, we're giving technically cash prizes equivalent to four of the 50K My Funded Future starter accounts. So yeah, so 2 from Nyx, 2 from me. So we'll have 4 total winners. Guys, fill out the form right now. Fill it out. Okay, link, it's literally in the description. Make sure you guys do it. I'm gonna wait till we have at least 40 responses because I want everybody and their mom to participate in it. And can you guys also let me know if the link works? It'd be kind of embarrassing if it doesn't work. But okay. Let me also really quick add in both. Whoops. Sorry guys. Shoot, where are you at, Nyx? I lost you, my dude. There you are. Okay, there we go. Added it to the form. Your Twitter, Nyx. Alright, sick. Alright, sweet. So, yeah, form is live. Everything is good. I'm starting to get the responses, which is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So, yeah. This is wonderful. Oh, heck yeah. Okay, sweet. Alright, okay, while we're waiting for all of the entries to be entered for this giveaway, we can go ahead and get through the rest of the chat real quick. So this backtesting session, we are not even backtesting, y'all. Chat, be honest. Are you guys upset that sometimes I go on huge chat tangents? And also let me know if you get upset that we aren't actually backtesting right now. Because I feel really bad if you are primarily here just for backtesting. Like if you don't care about the giveaway or like chatting, totally understand. I mean, obviously the title of this video is to backtest and we're not fully doing it. So yeah, just be honest, y'all. It's okay. You guys can shit on me if you guys don't care about anything else. All right, while we're waiting for the forms to be submitted, let's see where we at. Normal, the giveaway for the Take Profit Trader accounts have already been posted. I posted it on my Twitter, and I've already contacted TPT about the accounts to be assigned to the winners. TX, I use the Iman Trading Cat indicator. I'm freaking dead. Dude, Iman Trading is genuinely so entertaining. I actually really like to watch his videos. It's so entertaining. He's comedy for sure. But he's also really smart with how he speaks. Like, he's really good at script writing, because I know he prepares before his videos. It's so entertaining if y'all haven't watched him. Top Step is the main. Can't go wrong. Ooh, FOMO, American Gangster. I don't even know what that movie is. I'm going to have to check that out. Appreciate for the suggestion. Yeah, niece. Grinding every day night, for sure. Literally this week, we're going to grind. I'm probably going to live stream every single time I backtest. Okay, no, I'm lying. I can't promise that, but I will try to live stream more with backtesting, because the goal is to really get my trading psychology and my confidence back up to where it was. Ooh, Bad Santa Rob. The only tradition I have is to watch that this time. I'm going to have to also put that in the suggestion box. So we have American Gangster and Bad Santa. Thank you so much for those suggestions. I'll have to check it out. Eddie, how's your trading the last 2 weeks? Really bad, Eddie. My trading has been absolutely freaking terrible. Every single time I pass the eval and get into a funded accounts, I blow the funded within literally 1 to 2 days. And it really sucks. Really, really sucks. On top of that, like, not even talking about accounts, not even talking about finances and like payouts, but just talking about my trading plan and like sticking to it, I have not been doing that. And it's really been eating at me. And it's been really kind of impacting my trading confidence that I've grown within Q4. Like, Q4 is a really, really good month or really good quarter for me until Thanksgiving shit started to hit the fan and just hasn't been good. So just want to be honest though, you know, it's been really bad for me. So yeah, but it's okay. Gonna knuckle through and keep it pushing. What's up, Don John? Thanks for coming in. Leon B, what's your go-to time frame for stop loss placements? Honestly, I've just been sticking with the 5-minute time frame for stop losses, just because based on my strategy, like if I'm gonna execute on the 5, I'm gonna keep everything on the 5. So that's kind of how I do it. I know sometimes people go into like the 3-minute or the 1 minute to have a more, I guess you can call it like accurate placement. But no, I just stick with the 5, the high of the candle, or the highest candle or the lowest candle wick is where my stop would go. Let's see. Rishav, I'm not looking for any trades. I'm just backtesting right now. Thank you, though, for coming in. Appreciate you. Mr. Robot, love the chill and positive vibes here. Thank you so much. I really like that compliment. Any recommendations for trading books resources? For trading books, I'm not the biggest person when it comes to reading trading books. The only one that I've gotten through so far is Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. I think that's a pretty easy read, but I've also felt like it didn't have the most largest impact on me, to be like completely honest. Right now I am reading Jerry Tendler. It's The Mental Game of Trading, I believe it's called. That's a very popular trading book as well. I haven't gotten started. I literally just purchased it a few days ago from Amazon. So the goal is to start reading it this week, actually, because I'm focused on backtesting, building up my confidence. So I think it's a great time to read it and before I go into 2025. So I'll let you know if that's a good book. As far as other books, I'm not too sure what's out there. If anyone else in the chat has suggestions, that'd be great, to Mr. Robot. But I am a big fan of YouTube videos when it comes to kind of just learning in general. So yeah, I like to watch like my trading stuff on YouTube. So yeah. Anyone else thinks that'd be crazy if it does fall off. Oh, thanks, Rishav, for subscribing and sharing the channel with other people. Appreciate you. All right, Forex Flame. This Christmas, I'm planning to spend time with fam and enjoy some cozy moments at home. Love that. Really looking forward to some festive meals. Ooh, love that too. On the 26th, I'll be catching up with my cousin brothers who are coming up from the village after 3 years. It's going to be great to reconnect with them. Dude, Forex Flame, that's a W. I am so excited for you to have a wonderful holiday season with your family and all the good eats. I hope that you guys get all the gifts and wishes to come true this holiday season, and I hope that you have a wonderful time with all of the people. I think one of the best things about holiday season is it kind of, like with the market being closed, yeah, like of course we love to trade, but I think one of the best things, if we look at the positives, is it forces us to not be on the charts and really enjoy time with people that we love and want to be around, and an excuse to just eat all the good food. Now, I'm a hypocrite though. I say that, but then I want to backtest on Christmas Day. So, all right, let's see. A few more questions in here before I go to the form. Oh, let me post the form one more time. It looks like we have a lot more chatter. Oh, sorry. That is Nix's Twitter. Make sure you guys follow Nix's Twitter as well. And then there's the form. Oh, that is not the form. It is not the form. Sorry. This is the form. Okay, cool. Let's see. Don John, best friend to copy trade multiple accounts. I mean, it all depends on what you want when it comes to the kind of prop firm accounts you're purchasing. If you don't want daily loss limit, My Funded Futures might be a great option with their expert accounts. I like to copy trade those three because you can have a max of 3 sim funded at one time. So you can also look at it in the perspective of you're not spending as much money, because if you only have 3 active sim funded accounts, then you're only paying for 3 evals, and then there's usually there's actually no activation fee. So that's a great budget option, as well as a firm that is reliable and does pay out. You can also do TopStep, which I think is a great company as well. If you trade on TSX, TopStepX, their platform can be buggy, can be glitchy. I've had my fair share, but overall it has really great features, and it's very easy to copy trade on that platform. Or if you don't even want that platform, you want to go Trade-Evate, you can copy trade there too. Not too bad. I think last year was like the ultimate time where they had a lot of issues, but they haven't had as many Trade-Evate issues, I think, now compared to last year. I think it was last year. Yeah. So yeah. Tradeify, I think, is also a great company to copy trade multiple accounts. Right now the max is 5. They just reduced it to 5. Big fan of Tradeify as well. Really, really like the straight to sim funded option, so you don't have to worry about the eval. So there's a lot of great firms out there, but it really boils down to the rules about what's best for what you're looking for done. But yeah, I like all the ones that I promote, to be honest. I trade with every single one. Like, not even kidding. Okay, let's see. Nix, no, don't worry about hijacking the live, dude. Literally so chill, good vibes, like no problem at all. Like, this is a win for the chat. Like, whoever did end up showing up on this live stream got to win. So, all right. And anyone that just literally popped in right now is also winning. So, no problem. All right, let's see. Jesse wants a rock for Christmas. Every time you bought a rock for the finger, I mean, I'll take it. Make sure it's a couple carats, though. You know what I mean? Like, shoot, a girl got to pay for rent. I could sell that ring real quick and pay for rent for the next couple months. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Somebody is sick. Not anymore. Who is... Okay, I'm confused now. All right, let's see. I'm going to keep scrolling through. We're going to kind of push it through a little. Let's see. What's up, Tired Coffee? Good to see you, dude. Welcome in. Niece, I'm coming. If you're coming live every day, I'll try for sure to be there for backtesting. Oh, for sure. Thank you for trying to pop in. I'm definitely going to try to make it a thing as well. I think backtesting is so important. So, all right. Where are we at with forms? You guys, there's only 29 responses. That's crazy. Y'all need to, like, ASAP fill out this form. All right, how about when Nix trades, when you text in the chat, like, to just stop accepting people, we'll just stop it there. And then we'll just do the giveaway. So, you pick. I'll let you decide when we're going to stop it. And also let me know, Nix, if you wanted to share it with anyone else. I don't know if you wanted to share it with your community. or if you wanted to post it elsewhere. So feel free to let me know in the chat, because this is a joint collab and I just want to make sure it's fair. All right, let's see where we're at. So cool, people are popping in. Love it. TX, now we still have 8 more days for 2025 to do backtesting. We can chill. Okay, we can chill today. TX is the boss, y'all. Y'all heard it. We're chilling today. We'll try to do a little bit more backtesting later, most likely. Just because right now we are definitely having a good time. So, but yeah, guys, come on, fill out that form, dude. Fill out that form before Nick says to call it. If Nick says call it, we're calling it. So, fill out that form. And if you don't even have PayPal or Cash App yet, make sure you create one. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Rob, what's your process before you place your first trade each day? The process, well, first and foremost, when I do wake up, if I wake up before my alarm, like it really depends when I wake up. But let's just say like I've stuck to the time frame I'm supposed to wake up and everything. The primary goal is to get myself ready for the day. Like I want to prepare myself as if I'm going into the I'm going into the office, or I'm about to step out of the house. Like, you know, wash my face, do all the morning stuff that, you know, we do before we go out somewhere. Sometimes I'll change, like sometimes, not always. Sometimes I'm usually really comfortable in my PJs. Excuse me, sorry. But if like I'm in the mood to like, okay, I need to change, then I'll change as well. But that's like the first thing. Like in my opinion, if I can do all of that, that's already a win in my agenda to start off the morning, to start off my day. So that's kind of my initial process. And then before placing my first trade, first I'll go ahead and look at the left of the chart. I think it's always important to look at the left of the chart. So like right here, like just trying to see what happened overnight. Shoot, where are we? Right here. So like Friday, okay, we see all this. I'll probably mark out this thing right here, this buy side liquidity. I'll mark that. I'll probably mark this. Like I'll do a little bit of marking and see if we've already hit it. Okay, we hit it. So I'll do a little bit of left side chart kind of analysis, and then I will also bring it up to like where we are right now and see if there's any trend lines and stuff like that being built out. So that's kind of my process before I enter any trades, and then to start off my morning. Oh yeah, just ain't right. No, for sure. Yeah, I'll definitely have to go into the doctors or something if I don't get any like fully better. But feeling much better so far. Okay. Oh, let me scroll down. Nick said something. I shared with my community. We can give it another 5 minutes. If you win and don't got those things, I'll figure out something for y'all. I promise. Yeah. Hey, good works for me too. Shoot, whatever Nick says, I'm there. This is a joint thing. So if you're gonna share it, I'm also going to share it. So 5 minutes. So pretty much like 8:46. Let's go ahead and call it then. I'm actually only going to share it in my Discord. I'm not going to share it anywhere else, actually. Discord's free, by the way, but I'm just going to post it there because people in Discord are just so kind, and they're pretty active. Like, well, I haven't been as active, but they've been really good here, so... Sorry, guys. Didn't realize that it was so loud. Responses. Let me grab this link real quick too. Sweet. All right. Excuse me. Niece, can we throw out duplicate response? Yeah, I think it is off. Like you shouldn't be able to do duplicate people. Yeah, I have it here, limit to 1 response. So we should be good. Okay, cool. Where are we right now while we're still waiting for people to enter? 2 minutes. 2 more minutes before we call the winners, unless Nick says otherwise. But okay, let's see. Actually, I think I'll just also... Oh my gosh, I just saw Nick's you tweeted. I freaking love that. Let me just go ahead and post to then at this point. Okay, we can extend the time if you want, Nick. I'm gonna let you make the call. So if you want to extend the time a little bit more, we can. Nick's missed. What am I supposed to call myself? TWJ miss? I don't even know. So funny. Alright, sick. We're starting to get a few more people actually. Okay. You know what? Let me actually tag you in this instead, Nix. I realized I didn't tag you in it. Let me redo it. Let's see what Nix is saying. All right, waiting for Nix to let us know when we're gonna call it. So, no pressure. Maybe we could just extend it a little bit longer, if anything. Notice when I wear these AirPod Maxes, sometimes it gives me a little bit of a headache when I place it in the wrong place. I don't know if other people get the same issue as me, but yeah, literally. Sorry, I'm trying to see if my, oh yeah, she didn't even text me back about it. It's crazy. Oh wow, it's because so my bestie went to get her lashes done, and I thought she was gonna be done around like 7:30, but dude, literally, she has not finished her lashes, so no cafe. All right, let's go back to the live stream here. Where are we at? Sorry, chat. There's a lot coming in on my side. Okay, here we go. Duplicate response. We read that already. Okay. Sorry, guys, about the keyboard. Yeah, I have like a cover thing on it as well, so that doesn't help. But it's to protect it. You know, I gotta keep this laptop lasting as long as possible. So maybe that's why it sounds weird. Okay, are you looking for a 3-candle formation after liquidity grab? Essentially, yeah. Essentially, SAI SAI. That's essentially what I'm looking for. If there is a buy-side liquidity sweep or a sell-side liquidity sweep, and then we have a market structure shift from it, beautiful. With a 3-candle structure, beautiful. That's pretty much what I'm looking for. And then the TP would be the rebalance back into the imbalance. So yeah. Rob, one thing that helped me be more consistent is reading out my strategy before I look at the charts. Also making sure I'm as neutral as possible with quick breath work. I'm going to definitely do that, reading the strategy out. That's why I really liked having my strategy template on my executions chart. Only recently did I separate the two, but it did help like having it, even if I do like something like this, like that. There we go. I can like just quickly paste it. So I do like that idea. I'm going to for sure use that suggestion, Rob. Appreciate that. And then yeah, definitely be neutral is important. I know some people sometimes go in with like a bullish bias or a bearish bias, and then they won't take any trades if they're bullish on the day but price is continuing to go lower and lower, it's obviously bearish. They won't place any trades because they're so stuck on being bullish or so stuck to a bias that, you know, they don't get into a position. So that's really important, I think, to be neutral. Sometimes even I get caught in like a married position, so I think that would be important for me to try. I'm also noting that American Gangster and Bad Santa is the 2 movies to watch. Take a screenshot of Pine Tree Traders strategy that he uses, that's from earlier, and then I'm noting this as well. Thanks, Rob. Luke, the giveaway was in the form, let's see, snapshot too much, we are bullish in a higher time frame. Oh, Nix, feel free to draw the winners. Okay, say less. All right, pausing responses right now. Let's see. Okay. Ooh, one person was able to enter before it ended. All right. Okay, it is over. Let's get it. Okay. Sorry, I'm currently tweeting because I gotta make sure everyone knows that it's over before they keep trying to enter and then they can't enter and then they're gonna say something. So we gotta cover all positions here. Oops. Okay. All right, sweet. So yes, okay, so we have a total of 42 responses, and I will go ahead and show you guys all how it looks like. Right here. Okay, let me make sure you guys can see it as well. Okay, sweet. So there we go, here's our 42 people. Very cutesies. All right, here we go. We're gonna link it to Sheets, create. We're gonna view in Sheets. This is literally how I do it every single time for every giveaway, by the way, so that everyone knows I'm not like out here scheming. Oops, let me just pull this tab here. Random giveaway spinner. Every time, this is the one I use. See, like I still have the entries from the TBT giveaway. This was the lowest amount of entries, by the way, I've ever had on a giveaway. Usually like I'm like between 3 to 5 or 600 entries. So this was the lowest I've ever gotten. So whoever was in TBT giveaway, they were definitely able to get some wins there. So we'll copy all the emails. Wait a second. Oh yeah, because we can just copy the email and paste it over there. And we'll take this one out. All right, sweet. So this is it. So 4 winners, you guys, 4 winners, and 2 of the winners will be paid out from Nyx, and then 2 winners will be paid out from me. So let's get it. Let's do it. All right. I wonder if you guys can hear the screen. It sounds so cute. It's rolling. Hold on. There we go. All right, first winner we have Fernando. Fernando, are you still in the chat, Fernando? Or were you even in the live stream to begin with? Okay, yeah. Oops, let me do it here. Okay, sweet. So yeah, we do have a PayPal and a Cash App included. All right. Oh, sweet. FOMO. Yo, okay, FOMO. Let's go. I'm so sorry. I just realized I gave all of your information. You know what? Everyone's on here, so everyone's information's listed. But let's go. Congratulations. That's our first winner. So don't worry. We have your email right here, okay? All the winners will be in the results section. So, yeah, FOMO 13. Feel free to respond to Nyx in the chat, Cash App or PayPal. And then Nyx, let me know if you want me to like DM you all the information or if you're able to capture it here. Because my bad. So, okay, that's the first one. The second winner, here we go. Yeah, Sigmund Pre, it's already closed. Sorry about that. All right, Toy Cruiser 84 at Yahoo. Let's see who that is. Oh my God, Pine Tree, dude, clutch. Sorry if I'm yelling. Let's go, congratulations. So Pine Tree does have PayPal. And Nyx, I saw your message. Yes, I will DM you their information after we get all 4 of the winners, so we can just make sure. Dude, that's crazy. Congratulations, Pine Tree. Congratulations. All right, let's go. Let's get our 3rd and 4th. This is so fun, dude. We should do something more exciting next time. Oh, that was a close one. Yoga. Let's see who Yoga is. Yoga is Miguel. Okay, PayPal. Miguel, are you in the chat right now? It's okay if you're not, but I'll still send the money regardless, but okay, well, that's all right. Oh, Miguel's right there. Yeah, let's go. Congratulations. Woohoo! Okay, Miguel, I will be PayPaling you the money as well. We're just gonna keep everything pushing. So, okay. Here we go. Here's our 4th one. Oh, Tired Coffee. Tired Coffee. I know you were in the chat earlier. Are you still here? Uh-oh. Okay, here we go. Andrew. We're waiting for Tired Coffee. I don't think Tired Coffee's in here. I don't think Andrew's in here. It's all good, though. It's okay. All right, so we got the 4. Okay, I'm starting to see. I think Nick said 1 more. Ooh, chat. Are we doing 1 more? Chat. Okay, Nix, you know what? Let's do this. 1 second. 1 second. Okay, chat, feel free to go ahead and please post your vote. If Nyx is saying 1, that means 2 because I'm gonna match it, obviously. So let's see if we can get enough votes. If right now we have 50 viewers, can we get 50 votes? 50 votes, guys. Like, I need all 50 people to vote. If we can get the 50 votes in the next 2 minutes, let's do it, right, Nyx? Right? You got 2 minutes to do it, guys. Like, for real. Come on, 20 more votes, guys. You guys gotta vote. Make this like a game. Come on, chat. Do it, do it, do it. Vote, vote, vote. Dude, this is an extra $160 that we're giving out, guys. Just because. Just for fun. Like, it's free money. 15 more votes, you guys. Dude, Nyx, I know, right? I'm about to just add my name into this list real quick. Did we just, right? Right? And, right? Like, let's just make ourselves win. No, I'm just kidding. Oh my god. Yo, chat. W in the chat. TX. Dude, shout out to TX. OG sub since I started this freaking social media journey. W's in the freaking chat right now, you guys. And make sure you vote. Make sure you vote. Like, for real. Can I also say something really too, guys? I'm gonna say this as well while we're waiting. Uh-oh. Has it been... You guys, we need 12 more votes. Why aren't you guys voting? Oh my god, it's been 2 minutes. Oh. Are we gonna do the spin? Nyx, TX. Are we gonna do 3 spins? Because it's only been 41 votes and we already hit the 2 minutes. Like, should we still do the spins? Like, I don't know. Okay, no, Nyx said yeah. TX said thanks. Okay, all right. Because everyone's really active right now, we'll still do it. I'm just kidding. I still would have done it regardless. But really quick, you guys, before we spin it, I do want to say something really quick about TX that no one knows, and it's so funny. So a few months back, and I'm still waiting on you, TX, to get back to me about this information. And I think maybe I have your information now that I have this form. But a few months back, I did a free just giving cash to some of the YouTube members of my channel. And I was trying to give cash to TX, and TX never gave the information to be able to send the money, like, ever. And I literally replied back to TX a few times asking for it and have never received anything from TX to be able to send the money. So huge W to TX for wanting to support this 3rd spin. So that's crazy. 3 spins. All right, here we go. Let me grab this, paste that. 1 second, guys. TX. Can't believe I haven't done this yet. You guys, if you guys want to be real ones, TX and Nyx's Twitter is right there. So feel free to follow both of them if you haven't already, unless you came from their account and that's how you came here. But either way, let's spin. Here we go. 3 more spins. So here we go. Here's the first one. Ooh, I feel so cold and nervous at the same time. Oh, shoot. All right, we have Iman B02. Let's go. Do we have Iman in the chat? That's Wahid. Wahid, are you in the chat right now? We don't have the same email, right? No, it's all different. It was Ioga. Wahid, are you in the chat? I don't think Wahid's in the chat. Darn. That's okay. Oh, Killer Viper, is that you? Oh, heck yeah, let's go. Congratulations on winning this giveaway. Okay, we have 2 more spins, you guys. There's literally 37 people, so your odds are so good. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Ah, shoot. Here we go. Oh, oh. Sweeto is trading. What's up? Let's see. Who is that? Who is the winner? Sweet. Oh my god. Sweet, hey. I think you were messaging earlier. Are you in the chat, Sweet? Hey, Richard. Hey, Jay Chemo. The giveaways are like the form has already been closed. I'm sorry. Yeah, we had like 42 people that joined. So the odds are really good for someone to win. But yeah, sorry, the giveaway's closed, but it seems like Swee's not in the chat anymore, but that's all right. No worries. We will go ahead and get the final winner. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Woo! Let's see who's gonna win. Okay, let's see. Dude, I want to win so bad. Like, I'm not even in this thing, but I want to win. Ooh. Nishant! Oh my god, is that Nice? Is that Nice in the chat? That has to be Nice. Yes, it is. Oh my god, girl or guy or whoever. Congratulations. Let's go. Okay. All right, we do have all the winners of the giveaway. So thank you so much for everyone that participated. You see literally only 42 responses. So really crazy outcome of this. So all these 7 people, they will receive a payout from us. So we'll have, let's see. So it'll be 3 from Nyx, and then because TX paid the extra 80 right there, we'll do 4 from me, okay? So 3 from Nyx, 4 from me, and then Nyx, I'll go ahead and send you a DM right now, actually, of the winners. I'll just send you the top 3 of the winners, and I'm gonna get off of there just because of everyone's personal info. I know it's been already on the screen for so long, but still. So hold on, let me just really quickly DM Nyx, you guys, so we can make sure we get the cash prizes out. Oh, let me mute myself. I just realized you guys were talking about my mic, and I feel so. Okay, so I just sent a DM to Nyx right now with the 3 winners, the top 3 winners, and then the next 4 off stream. I'll go ahead and send, or unless you guys want me to do it on stream. I mean, I don't really think it matters, but either way, like you guys saw. Did I miss something? Oh shoot. Oh, I think I missed something. Richard watching a game show like Wheel of Fortune. Oh my god, Nyx wants to do one more. Dude, if you're gonna do one more, you know I have to do one more. But then it's gonna be 9 and it's not gonna be clean. What the heck, man? Oh my god. Dude, heck yeah. Chat has to spam one more then. I mean, okay, if we want to make it a clean... If you guys want to make it a clean one, then we'll do a... Yeah. Okay, Nick said... Wait, okay, we're seeing 3 more. Oh, no, okay, Nick said not a clean 8. Okay. 8 ball, 8 money, you know what I'm saying? Okay. We could do one more then, if you guys want. But what Nick said, y'all have to put one more in the chat. Nyx is being Santa Claus right now. This is literally Nyxmas on our live stream right now, which makes no sense. Makes no sense. Dude, Nyx, why didn't you host a live stream, dude? So that I could have entered and got a free $80 cash out from you too. No, I'm just kidding. Dude, this was so fun. Seriously. All right, Nix, you call it, dude. You want to do one more? Oh my god. You probably would have had like an extra reach as well. We could have done like an actual planned collaboration and I think it would have been bigger than what we like got today. But hey, like it's still a fun giveaway regardless. Okay, dude, you want to do one? Okay, y'all see it right there in the chat. Nick said one more. One final one. Let's do it. All right, chat, here we go. Here we go. Can I have a drum roll, please? Uh-oh, is my chat frozen? Uh-oh. Issues. We're having issues here. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Sorry, guys. I got to figure out what's going on. Uh-oh. Okay, can you guys hear me? Does everything look okay? I got disconnected for some reason on my end. Okay, sweet. Thanks, Leon. Yes. Okay. So yeah, J. Kimo. Yeah, we already closed the giveaway form. Only if Nix is willing to reopen the form is when we will reopen the form, just because this is our final one. But otherwise, we are going to keep it closed. So, Nix, what do you think? We're going to keep it closed, or we're going to open it up? For 21 seconds, dude. Oh my god. What? Dude, I'm literally laughing right now. 21 seconds. Dude, let's just make it 42 seconds. You know what I mean? All right, bet. Set a timer, reopen it for 21 seconds. Okay, chat, we're gonna reopen right now. Timer. Clutch. Oh, shoot. Bear with me, guys. I've never used this timer before. Okay, so he said 21 seconds. No. We're gonna do 42 because I'm gonna match it as well. So I'm sorry, guys. It's not gonna be a clean 8. It's gonna be a clean 9 today. It's gonna be a clean 9. So we're doing 2 more spins, okay? So I'm gonna grab the form. I'm gonna post the form, and you'll have 42 seconds to make sure you have everything filled out. This is a quick look at what the form is, okay? Here's the questions. Have this information ready. All right. Okay, let me grab the form first. Copy. Dude, Nix, at this point, bro, we're just playing like one after the other. This is so funny to me. How do I pin this? Here, pin message. Okay. Wait, will open. Whoops. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Hold on. Will open for 42 seconds only. Okay, there we go. Let me pin this real quick. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to repin. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's pinned. Okay, so you guys have the link. I have not. You guys can see my screen. I haven't accepted responses yet. So, all right. Yo, this is crazy, dude. What the hell? What's the 21 for? Oh, is it because you're 21, Nix? Oh, you see, that makes sense. Like, I think that makes sense. Right, chat? Because he's 21, because he's a year older than Clicks. I thought Clicks was 19, dude. Okay, anyways, doesn't matter. Form is gonna open. Okay, ready? Here we go. We have it in 3, 2. 9 plus 10 is 21. I'm dead, dude. 1. Okay, here it goes. And save and playing. Dude, literally, what we should have done is we should have played the music in the background. I don't know how to do that though. Do I just go and it's fine. All right, 25 seconds. Let's see in real time. Dude, we're not getting any responses. 42 responses. We've only gotten one response so far. Dang, that's crazy, y'all. Oh, never mind. Okay, we're resetting. 46 seconds. 10 seconds left on the timer, you guys. 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. And out of time. Oh, shoot. Whoever got lucky. And we're not accepting responses. We're at 50 total responses now, guys. 50. Let's go. Okay, everyone is in. So what I'm going to do is what you guys saw earlier. I'm going to go ahead and let me actually close this one. We're going to view this in Sheets. And don't worry, I'm going to make sure we have all of these emails. I'm gonna, what is it called? Sorry guys, I'm keeping the emails in a separate page so I can make sure I don't lose them. Okay. Sweet. Okay, so what I did was I copied the emails and I pasted them over into another section, so I have it saved. Because what I am going to do is grab all these emails again. I'm going to repaste them here, but I'm going to remove the emails, these ones, from the entries, okay? So you guys know that I'm not like, so people that already entered and won can win again, is what I'm saying. So Fernando moved. Toy Cruiser removed. Just so that we're fair, right? Because everyone needs to have a shot to be able to win. Yoga removed. Hard coffee. Dude, it's freaking cold in the house right now. I literally need to put the heater on. I'm like freezing right now. Email. Okay, and then 2 more. Sweeto entries. Oopsies. Yep. Shot. Removed. Okay. Perfect. All right. So 43 plus 7 is 50. Where you guys all saw me remove the emails, so we're all good to go. Let me see where you guys are right now too. Okay. All right. Where are we at? Jay Kimo sub to your YouTube. I kept my word. It's so funny. Oh, Bao Bao. I'm so sorry you missed it. Yeah, we had the form open for an extra 42 seconds for anyone that wanted to join. I'm so sorry. But yeah, we are going to go ahead and roll the dice for 2 more spins. So here we go. Drum roll. Yeah, but don't worry. Definitely we're going to have more giveaways, like hands down. I feel like I'm always trying to push giveaways with companies and their team. And knowing that Nyx is about it, I'm about it too. All right, we have Arc. It's That's an interesting email. I kind of like it, actually. Okay, who is that? Ankit. Ankit. Oh my god, are you? Yeah, Ankit is in the chat. Let's go. Congratulations, congratulations. All right, let's get one more winner. We got one final lucky winner here. Oh, Jacamo, it's the winner of these giveaways will receive a cash prize equivalent to one MyFunded Futures 50K starter. So that's basically $80. We're gonna PayPal or Cash App, or if you don't have those, we'll send it somehow. $80 to you. So that's what the winners are getting. So far we have 8 winners. So that means with 9 winners, we'll be doing, if my math is right, 9 times 80, is that 720? You guys. Oh, thank God. Yeah, my math is mathing. So we are doing, this is a pretty solid giveaway. I mean, we're giving 700. To be fair, one of the giveaways was from TX, as you guys can tell at the top of the stream. And TX donated $80 to give away. So $80 from TX, huge OG supporter since the beginning. then 4 winners from Nick's trades, and 4 winners from me. So that's how the giveaway is working, and that's what the giveaways winners are receiving, $80 each. So we have one final winner. You guys ready for this? Oh, shoot. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Who's gonna win it? Oh, shoot. Ooh, all right, we have Martin Nguyen. Martin, are you in the chat? Is Martin in the chat? I'm not sure if Martin's in the chat, but that's okay. Either way, hey, congratulations to all of the winners, all 9 of you guys that have won today. So within the next 24 hours, we will, unless Nick's already did it. Obviously, I'm live streaming, so I've been definitely focused on getting this going. But I will for sure be sending the money out to all of the winners on my end. It'll be 5 people receiving from my end because TX donated to my live stream, and then 4 people from Nick's. So yeah, Nick's, I'll send you, I'm not sure who you actually have on your list, but we'll make sure we cover it. Let me ask you in the chat, actually. And let me copy all these winners. Oops. This is what I'll do. Perfect. Okay, we have all the winners here. Yeah, 9. Okay, beautiful. I can always go back on this live stream as well to be able to show you guys. But that is over and sweet. Okay, so tired. Sorry guys, just handling the logistics behind it. Okay, sweet. And then I have my list as well right here. Yeah, okay. So then these 4 would be Nick's. And these would be me. I'm just gonna put Jess. What am I doing? Okay, let me just make this pretty because OCD. Perfect. All right. So yeah. Okay, we're good. Oh, why is this covered? Reset. Gonna bother me. Oh. Sorry chat, I am genuinely not, oops, I'm not amused by this. Values only. Okay, it's fine, we'll keep it green. In any case, oh, that's because it's highlighted, duh. Okay, sweet, okay, so we have the winners there. Sorry, OCD, that was kind of bothering me. But okay, sweet, sweet, sweet. We are good to go on all the winners. And let's see where we are with the chat. Okay, BK. Oh, BK, you don't have PayPal. No worries. We can work on something else. Let's see. Oh, I feel like, hold on, I'm getting lost right here. 1 second. Sorry, guys. Yeah, Nick, so you got the top 3, and I just sent you the 4th one, which was Tired Coffee. I just sent the email for Tired Coffee to you via DM. So hopefully that works for those 4, and then I can do the other 5. And then let's see. Fix Fernando's email. Fernando's email is messed up. Fernando, we cannot have that. You know what we can do is I'm just gonna wrap it, and I'm gonna I'm gonna extend it. That's gonna bother me. His email's messed up? Fernando's? Oh, thanks for catching that. Okay, beautiful. That's gonna also bother me too, if if I had gotten that wrong. Perfect. Thanks for the catch on that one. Okay. So let me resend it over to Nick's as well. So, oh no, okay, it's correct in Nick's DMs. Okay, sweet. So Fernando's is fixed. Sorry, FOMO. My bad. Don't worry. We'll make sure everyone gets their cash no matter what. Like, I have all of your information here, so it'll be sent out. Let's see. Do the fun giveaways. Yeah, dude. Thanks for everyone by the way, for coming in for this random stream that was supposed to be backtesting, but really it was just me breaking down my strategy and then doing a giveaway. So I'm still gonna stay online though and still streaming for a bit longer because I do want to backtest for like the next 30 minutes. So there is that. But oh my gosh, and my bestie just messaged me that she just finished her lashes. So I don't even think I'm not gonna go to the cafe though. It's too late now. But yeah, okay. And then let's see. BK. I lost you, BK. Yeah, BK. So if you don't have PayPal, do you have Cash App, BK? Let me know, BK, if you have Cash App. If you don't have Cash App, BK, can you go ahead and maybe if you have Twitter? Oh, you don't. You don't. Okay. I think it's best we can chat offline about this, but I have your email, BK, right here. So 46. Let me not bold it. Let me orange it. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and reach out to you via email. Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to you via email, and we can figure out how I can get the money over to you. Okay? Because you want fair and square. So. Oh, you have Twitter. Yeah, okay. We can go ahead and do Twitter, so feel free to send me a DM if you already follow me on Twitter, that'd be great. Send me a DM, okay? And like, obviously show to me that this is you. What you can do to show me it's you is on your YouTube channel where you're able to log out of your YouTube, can you please take a screenshot where it says your username and the option to log out or sign out and include that with your screenshot just so I can make sure it's you, I trust everyone in the chat. Like, everyone in the community is always, like, diehard, awesome, cool people. But just to make sure. Okay, sweet. Thank you so much. Okay. Awesome. Sweet, dude. This was such a fun stream. Thank you to Nix. It's Nixmas. And thank you to TX. TXmas. And myself. TWJmas. No, I'm just kidding. It was a really fun giveaway, for sure. So random, but so fun. So, seriously, thank you to everyone that participated. The chat was so lively, and for all the fun across the board. I really appreciate you guys. No, for real. Yeah, Nix, it was really fun. we should collab on something in the future, but we could probably make it more established if you want to try to reach more people, because I know you have quite a bit of a reach on your Twitter. I don't know if you have other social besides YouTube, but I also have a reach on my socials too, and we could definitely do something really fun. So yeah, just you have my Twitter. We can always collab that way. But yeah, super sick. Thank you to everyone that participated. Okay, I don't know if I missed anything on the top, but I think we'll just keep it pushing on the chat. Oh, TX, thank you for the dono of 10. Appreciate you, dude. You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to, but thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay, all right. So chat. How we feeling? Are we good? Do you guys want to keep this chat, do you guys want to keep this live stream going and actually do some back testing? Oh my god, TX, you better relax with the donos, dude. No, keep your money, TX. Oh, thank you for the dono. No, seriously, I appreciate it a lot. But keep your money. It's Christmas. You gotta save it for yourself, dude. It's okay. Donate to Nixmas. Donate to Nix instead. Oh my god. Appreciate you. Thank you. Oh my god. All right, so chat, I mean, do you guys want to just continue the stream? Do you guys want to actually backtest now? Or do you guys just want to wrap it here and just end it on a really fun, high note, going into Christmas Eve, going into Christmas? What do we think? I need your guys' input for real, because, I care about what you guys have to say. So, how are we feeling? Okay, so niece so far wants to backtest. Yo, niece, I love you. You are so funny. You're so great. Niece won the giveaway and still wants to be in the back testing, and also in the future live streams I'm gonna do. You're gonna show up. You said like you're amazing. TX is just too kind, dude. You did not have to do that. Nick's too kind. Having like wanting to collab on a giveaway. So fun. Oh my god. I wish we had a better way to like celebrate the winners. I think that would have been so fun if we can do something like that. But I don't know how to make it more cuter, you know? Okay. All right. So we have FOMO. We hear back test. Okay, FOMO. Hold on, FOMO. Did I put your name right? Yeah, Fernando. Okay, just making sure I have it correct. Okay, let me just highlight this for my winners. Okay. Okay. So winners again. Obviously, I'm still live streaming, but on my end, the 5 winners will receive the money either by tonight, my time PST, or by tomorrow, but it's probably going to be right after I get off stream. I'm going to figure out, how to get all the money out to you guys, especially BK. I saw, on Twitter, you were going to message me, so we're going to figure that out for you for crypto option, but nonetheless, that will be sorted 100%. So, and if you guys want me to post like that I actually sent it, I could do that, whatever you want, but you guys know me, like I'm gonna make sure the money's sent on my end, and I know Nick's is already taking care of it. So yeah, so that's just to cover logistics on that side. But it seems like you guys want to backtest. I mean, 2 people responded so far. Play all we do is win. Yo, you know what, niece, you might be right. All we do is win, no matter what. Okay, someone's gonna clip that. It's gonna be so embarrassing in the future. But yeah, we are gonna for sure put something more exciting. We gotta get like a little meme, like a little GIF. Maybe I should pay someone to create like these little graphics for us. Jake Mo, hey, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Thank you so much for even coming in. I'm glad you're able to enter into the giveaway during that 42 seconds. All right, Mr. Robot, it's late o'clock. Have to head out. Merry Christmas. Congrats to all the winners. Yes, of course, Mr. Robot. Merry Christmas. I hope you have a wonderful New Year's. Thank you for stopping in. And no problem. Really happy to do this giveaway. So random, so special. But I'm glad y'all were able to participate. Okay, Jake Mo's still here. Okay, sounds good. Okay, I guess we can just get it pushing to some backtesting. If you guys have to drop off, no worries. I just want to say thank you one more time for everyone that participated, that has been part of the live stream. It's been over 2 hours of doing this, so. Oh my god, Fallen. Typing me some Vietnamese, dude. Okay, don't even know what that says. I'm so sorry. We're gonna have to, just for the sake of the chat, we'll have to go ahead and do Google Translate. I'm Vietnamese, but I cannot read it to save my life. Oh, have a good night. Okay, have a good night as well. Thanks for coming in. That was so sweet. Dude, I know some Vietnamese, but I don't know how to say have a good night. I could say Chit Mong Nam Oi, which is Happy New Year, I think. But I think it's Happy Chinese New Year. Chit Mong Nam Oi. All right, let's get to it. Thank you again, Nix. Thank you again, TX, and everyone else for popping in. Let's get to some backtesting now. Yes, soon. Yeah, Chinese New Year's is going to be around January, actually. My birthday is in January. So I'm really looking forward to that. That's going to be great. Okay, what else can we backtest? I mean, we could technically do this one. Right here we have... Okay, it's on. We have... don't really like this one, actually. Over here, we have this one. How big is that? 151. No, that's too small. That's like 3 points. So we do have this one, but the sad part is that there's no other imbalances, and this is only about, this is like 7 points, 6 points, but there's no other imbalances for it, so how can I justify to enter to that one? There's only one imbalance. Because these little ones, oh wait, I'm blind. I am blind. There's one right here. Okay, so we did have an imbalance here as well, which, We only retouched the top. We didn't get 50%. But if we did enter into this position, if we were to like, you know, price weight it, or if we were to trail our stop, it's a 1 to 6, you know, and as I said earlier, a 1 to 2 is good. Look at that. Even with the liquidity sweep, a 1 to 3.75. You can also trail that stop. I mean, even if you had it up here, right? Even if you had your TP down here and it didn't hit, we had a retracement back up, right? Our stop is still only 1 point. It's literally 1 point. So you're really risking $20 to be able to make whatever this is. This is 12 points, $240. I'm sorry. Yeah, $240. Sorry, I was going to say that's not the right math. You know, so if you were to go ahead and still get stopped down in the position, you are still only down $20 on the trade. But if you wanted to be mindful of liquidity sweep and you weren't patient enough to hold it all the way through, you could still get a 1 to 3. Or if you even move it still right here with a $20 risk, still taking 12 points here, you know, like it's still a good trade. So would I take it? Let's see. I didn't see any other imbalances down here though. Let's see if we have, is this a good imbalance? Oops. That is only 149, no, it's only 3 points. So, I mean, yeah, it's imbalanced, but it's kind of small, and it was already retested as well. See, it was already retested anyways. I mean, imagine playing this, like, I'm not saying I would play this, but, oh god. Imagine playing something like this. That is absolutely ridiculous. No, yeah, I would not play that. Okay, anyways, yeah, so this is like a really small imbalance. I mean, I guess because they retested it, it is considered an imbalance. Because if it was not a good imbalance, it wouldn't have been retested, right? So technically it could count. So technically, we do have 2. So we have 1, we have 2, right? Obviously we broke higher. And this, even then, candle, yeah, no, it works. Candle 1, let me move this. We have our candle 1 that we want to break and get a run through, which also we do have this new buy side liquidity, which we do break either way. So we do have that broken as well. That's 2 breaks. This is our new high, and we want to see a structure shift back to the downside to rebalance into here. Our candle 3, so 1 is run through, 2 is our new high, and it does run through the sell side or buy side. Candle 2. So this is a good example as well. When I was talking earlier about our second candle not always being the smallest candle body, sometimes the third candle could be the smaller body. And in that case, we would take the smaller body regardless, right? So we would still, if we got into this position, which it makes sense if we would, because also this third candle does not break the high of candle 2, right? So 1 is ran through. Let me show you guys the template. So 1 is ran through. We also have market structure shift where the buy side is taken from candle 2. So that's our new high. Candle 3 fails to break the second candle high, which it does not break it. And we want to go ahead and enter at the close of the small body candle, which in this case would be the third candle, not the second one. So this is the smaller one. We would enter here with the stop right above the highest high, or the swing is the previous swing high, and we would want to target the 50% of the imbalance, right? That's a 1 to 6 though. And if you don't feel comfortable to exit there, I mean, you could essentially take it again off of this. In my opinion, first TP could be really a 1 to 3 at this liquidity sweep, makes sense. And if you feel comfortable to hold the rest to here, at that point, I would assume we would move our stops to break even, or we would even like trail it more, like above previous swing high. So we could actually, we could move it right here, and then we could move it ultimately. Let me move this. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? This is not working for me. We could ultimately move it right here, right? Like we could trail, if it's 2 contracts, one off of here, have the second TP down here, and we can move our stop all the way essentially to the top of this swing. And even if it retraces back, which it does take us out, we would still be in profits near TP1. So that's a pretty good trade, I would say. It makes sense, it meets all of our criteria. And then just for the sake of the chat, I'm gonna go ahead and enter everything right here. It's 1. This is 2. This is 3. Get over there. Okay. Let me go ahead and adjust this template in case anyone's like been trying to screenshot it, because I realized that I don't like the way that I wrote this. You could just write it like this. Is the new high or the new low. Fails to break second candle high or candle low. And then we would do first, or it would be the second or third candle body. Excuse me. Okay, I hope that makes more sense now for the criteria and about the entry. So, all right, let's see where we are with our chats. So I'm still bullish. Nice, nice. I like how you're actively trading right now. Okay, and then FOMO 13, there's 3, no? 3, Fernando, I'm sorry, 3, do you mean 3 candles? I'm sorry, I might have looked at your chat message too late, but I'm not sure what your question's regarding. 3 fair value. Oh, there's 3? Let's see. If I missed one, then my bad. I might have missed one. Let's see. Or imbalances. If you're talking about this one right here, I'm not sure if you're talking about this one. Let's see what the points are on this one. How big is this? 130? No, this would be about 2 to 3 points, so that wouldn't work. Another one at the top, you said. Another one at the top. Oh, do you mean this one right here? Is that the one you're talking about, Fernando? In this case, while I'm waiting for your reply, in this case, black, blue, blue, black, black, blue, blue. If you mean right here, I'm assuming you mean right here, for the imbalances that I particularly, sorry, 4 candles left of 1. Oh, okay, 4 candles left of 1, yeah, so 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, so it's this one. So, in this case, at least the way that I look for imbalances is more so when it's going to be something between 3 candles moving in the same direction. So, for example, I like this one because we have 1, 2, 3 candles that are all moving in the same direction. And then the next thing that I look for my imbalances specifically is the amount of points in between it. So, for in this case, like this one's about 6, 7 points roughly. And as you notice, like the little ones don't always get retested, but like 6, 7 points, obviously the more points, maybe even up to like 10 or 15. When they're a little bit more too, I consider them a good imbalance. So that's the ones I look for. But I do see what you mean. I mean, even then, like this does get played out, you know? So you aren't wrong necessarily about it being retested, but as far as the ones I look for specifically, yeah, I do like it when it's in the 3 same colored candles. Yeah, exactly, Fernando. 3 in the same direction, exactly. Yeah. Great question, though. Really great question. Yeah. But yeah, these are my imbalances that I use. Let me know if you have any more questions about these ones, too. Because I'm still kind of working through what I find works best for me, but so far I've noticed like if it has like at least 6 or 7 points up to like 15, they're pretty solid. Okay. Assessment. I don't know if you remember, but I asked some help. I think you commented on a video actually a few months ago. But fast forward, I got funded, and I do recall my memory shot. I'm sorry, Sasmit, but your name seems so familiar. But either way, fast forward, I got funded first time ever. I've been training over 10 months. It's coming together. Dude, let's go. Congratulations on being funded with your first account ever. And especially within 10 months, dude, like you're going to kill it. I'm so excited to see the rest of your journey, and I hope you get some payout assessment. Okay, I have a profitable model, but sometimes my emotions, my psychology takes over me. So even though I know I have a profitable model, I take setups outside the plan. Tips. Honestly, Sasmit, I also struggle with the same things. I struggle with sometimes only taking the setups that I know works. Sometimes I take setups outside of my main setups. Like this is my main one, but I take setups outside of it. Sometimes I'll see a bull flag breakout. I'll see something like, oopsies, hold on, let me turn that off. I would see something like this. I'm like, ooh, dude, it is preparing for something. If there's some type of pivot up there, if we have an obvious bullish trend to the upside or downside, if there's liquidity, if there's a buy side we want to sweep like we do right here, there's always some type of opportunity, right? So the way my mind plays with me, and especially more recently, is I would take whatever setup, and because of that, like I fall victim to not sticking to my plan, my profitable model that I know works, right? So I totally get what you mean. I guess the biggest tip that I'm trying to focus on myself is be so good at my main setup that's everything that I see, everything that I dream of. Like when I come onto the charts, I can quickly and easily see it. If you are able to get to that point, I feel like it helps a lot with kind of removing some of the other things that you're trying to search for. Because if you feel really confident in your model and you know it works, like if you really know it works and you're confident in it every single time, then your mind will automatically look for that setup, right? So it wouldn't go looking for a bull flag breakout. It wouldn't go looking for a double bottom, right? Instead, it would just be like, oh, I'm looking for X, Y, and Z. I think that's the first thing that is slowly starting to help me, because I still struggle, don't get me wrong, like I said, but I feel like that's the first thing that helps. And then I think the second thing that helps when it comes to, oh, I see you messaged me. And then I think the second thing that helps with, sorry, I'm reading your message. Yeah, because sometimes I take invalid setups and I was yeah, I totally get what you mean. And that's really good that you have like really good strict management over how many trades you take per day, because that's something I'm actually working on. So maybe you can teach me something about reducing how many trades I take per day. I'm going from like 10 and I'm trying to reduce it to 5, and it's really hard for me. So maybe you could teach me something there. But yeah, how do you like only stick to the profitable one? So that would be my first tip. And then I think the second one too is the discipline piece. So more on like the trading psychology, like what you're talking about, like letting the emotions take over, the psychology take over. You feel confident in your plan, so you know that works. So that's why I said the first tip. So stick to what you know and let your mind only read the chart, to only read that setup, right? Like really train your brain to only see that setup. And then on the psychology piece to help with it, in my opinion, it's building that discipline. So throughout your back testing, like, I'm sorry, not back testing, through your forward testing, when you feel the itch to like place a trade, just place it on a paper account at that point, and let that psychology play out on a paper account, on a different or an eval account or something else, so that you can still get that itch like tickled, if you will, but you're able to still go ahead and wait for your valid setups. Does that make any sense? I hope that helps. Because I also do that too. Like I'll put it on an eval sometimes, or I'll put it on a paper trade account. Like I have it down here, and I'll go on paper trading, and I'll just use it. And you can reset the paper trading; it's free too. So yeah, that's something that I've been focusing on a lot. And then I guess my final piece, which I mean, it doesn't necessarily play into trading, but it helps with building my psychology. Like it really helps with my emotional and mental capital, because I am an emotional person. It might be because I'm a female, maybe something else, but regardless, I am an emotional person. And because of that, like I have to really learn how to manage it. And the way I help with managing my emotions is honestly like being active. I've started to finally go back into the gym again. And it helps a lot with my emotions. Like, it really regulates it. So, especially when I'm having a crappy morning, or if I'm having a jolly great morning, going to the gym just makes everything feel better. Or even catching some sun, dude, just step outside for 5 minutes. Catching some sun also helps a lot with the attitude. So, yeah, that's the things that I'll say. So, yeah, okay, let's see. But I'm very happy for you about getting funded. Congratulations. All right, sweet. Let's get back to some more back testing here. Let me know if you guys have any questions about the setups that I'm seeing as well. Okay, so this one was also a setup. We obviously played this out. I don't remember when I marked this, but in any case, 5 minutes, which was retested, because technically we didn't get the full 50%, so this could still technically work as one imbalance, and this could be the second imbalance. Right? So would this be an opportunity? Would this be an opportunity? I mean, this would be a risky trade, I would say. I would say this is risky because candle 1 is ran through, right? We have it up here at 2. And the candle 3 does respect what we're talking about when it comes to being lower than the second candle high. But the only reason why I feel risky about it is because this candle up here is not ran through. Right? That is an ugly circle. Whatever. Okay. Let's go ahead and see if... Oh, right here. Okay, beautiful. So that would technically be... Would that be the buy side that we run through? Yes. Okay, so in that case, we do have 2 5-minute imbalances created. This one was not filled, so it still technically is valid. It's not even 50% tested. So this is still a valid imbalance, in my opinion. Right, that's why this trade, I think, works. We'd have to see more examples of this, though. We'd have to see more examples. So then we have a second imbalance created. We do have a buy-side liquidity that is ran through, and we do have a new high that is created. Ooh, we could be really, really risky here. And I mean, honestly, if we were to fully like have time go, like if we move back in time and we were to look at this, technically this would be our entry. So and the reason I say that, and it would still work though, but it would just be playing with a lot of heartstrings. And the reason why I say it would work is because, okay, we had, first, let's cover everything on the template. 2 5-minute balances minimum created. We have 1, we have 2, okay. We do have a market structure shift where buy side is swept through. So this black line, that was buy side. Previously, we swept it, right? So we do have a new high. So that would mean candle 1 is ran. This is candle 1. Oh my gosh. That is 1. Oops. Candle 1. This is candle 2. And then this is candle 3. Right, so this is candle, oh my gosh. Okay, candle 3. So 1, this is candle 2. So then candle 2 is the newest high. Candle 3 would be this failing to break the second candle high, which it doesn't break, right? So technically we would enter here, we would have the stop above. It won't let me, oh, it's because this is on. We would put it right above the wick of candle 2. So then we would enter here and it would be a 1 to 3. But that is so tricky because as we see price here, right, we sweep it or we break lower, but then we pull back up, and it wants to play with our heartstrings here. So this is gonna be a lot of patience, right? But it still never breaks those highs. It still never runs higher. Instead, we finally pull back, and we get to the rebalance. Now, the other thing too is if we didn't enter right away on this first position for whatever reason, we are lucky enough to get another entry right here. And technically, we would put it above candle 2. And now we can have a 1 to 2. Instead of a 1 to 3.3, it would be a 1 to 2.2. So this is obviously hindsight right here. This second trade is a hindsight one, but the first one is where we should enter based off of our strategy. That is where we should enter. All right. Let's see what the chat is saying. Where are we? Okay, here we go. Fernando, looking at higher time frame helps weed out some noise. No, for sure. That is so true. So, oops. One thing I'll have to note is I think I mentioned in the beginning of the live stream, but I do look at higher time frame analysis before I go into my day. That's why I have all of the higher time frames up here listed. So it gives me an idea. But when it comes to the actual executions, like I just want to see a quick rebalance. I'm not looking for 100 points. I'm not looking for 50 points. Like I'm only looking for minimum 1-to-1, right? And a 1-to-1 could be 10 points stop loss, 10 points win, if it's a base hit or something, or even 15 points win. But sometimes I'm lucky and I'll get, this is 19 points right here. So definitely using the higher time frame analysis to understand where price is moving and where the trend is going, and then using that trend to see if there's any type of crazy move to the upside and then a retracement. That's why I like this rebalance, because it's not necessarily looking for the whole pie. It's looking for just a small piece of the pie and making sure I can lock that in. So that's kind of why I like this. But this rebalance material does work on the 15-minute time frame as well. On a few of the days I've noticed it works so far, but I have not done enough back testing to be able to say with my whole heart that it works. But yeah, oopsies. There we go. This is where we are. Yeah. So yeah, but definitely I agree. Higher time frame helps a lot. Rob, great advice. These reps help reduce scarcity in the mind, which typically lead to taking setups outside your path. Dude, seriously. 100%. The day that I was able to perform well on the 13th, December 13th, Friday, it's because the night before I spent about 3.5, almost 4 hours, probably 4 hours actually, back testing. And it was so fresh in my mind still about what I was seeing with this strategy, and that's why I was able to execute pretty decently on my accounts. So for sure, like having more reps, it really means a lot. So that's why I'm glad I'm doing more back testing, for sure. Oh, assessment, 9-to-5 software developer. Time freedom one day, and we will get there one day for sure. Definitely assessment. I'm looking forward to time, location, and financial freedom. Like I'm so excited for it, and I can feel it. I'm manifesting it, and I envision my life having all those things. And do the same thing. Just keep like envisioning, manifesting, and just keep working towards it, and it will happen. But your job sounds really cool, software developer. I'm not too familiar with what that role is about, but is that like software engineer, like coding, JavaScript, Python, and whatnot? FOMO. It looks more like equal highs and a sweep. Why wouldn't you be looking for longs if the overall trend is bullish? Because the sweeps are larger in the bullish reversal. Yeah, no, great point. That's why I really like the higher time frame, because we could see as well, like it's obvious we are pushing up, right? We are obviously it's very clear that we are pushing up higher, and especially as we come into New York Open, right? We could technically use this imbalance, this final retest of the imbalance, this final push off of this trend line to go higher, because market open is where we see lots of value, and we could see it go up if we have so much trend as we've seen on a lot of trending days, or we could see it come all the way down if we're on a bearish trending day. So I definitely agree that if the trend is your friend sometimes, you know, and it's good to roll with it. But sometimes it's I think in my opinion it's always okay to get a piece of the pie if you're not able or you're not comfortable to sit in a position to ride it all the way too, if that makes any sense. So, but I agree. I agree. Like it's an obvious, based on what we see in the chart right now, it's an obvious bullish trend. So we will want to go up with it, and we could ultimately keep trailing our stops. You know, every time I retest this trend line, once we started here, and then once, almost twice. But here is really the second time right before market open. We could just trail it all the way up if we wanted to, but it's obviously hindsight. Yes, yeah, FOMO 13. Sorry, I just saw the rest of your messages about specifically the pullback versus the continuation. Exactly, exactly. So, not always will I be like, I'm sorry, not always will the trades be green, right? Not always will it work. And that's just the honest truth with any trading strategy. No matter what you do, supply and demand, ICT, DTFX, support and resistance, this type of trading, there's always going to be losses with it. So because I know at least like what my loss is, I feel comfortable with it. And the risk to reward is still really good. So even if this pullback on a bullish trend does not work, totally cool. It would only be about what, like 6 points. So, and with one trade here, this makes back 3 of those trades. So that's why like I'm okay with the pullback versus the continuation. However, don't get me wrong, I do also play continuation and trend plays as well. But I just want to get better at honing in this main setup so I can at least guarantee to myself the confidence that I know my strategy works and that it is a profitable one. And then I do need to focus on more like my other plays in my playbook, but this is my main one for now. So yeah, great call out. Oh sweet, Fernando got his cash up from Nyx. That's awesome. Gonna fight FOMO from trading over the next few days. Yeah, save that $80, use it for yourself. But dude, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm not sure if you're hopping off already, but seriously, thank you so much for coming in and hanging out. Really had a good time. And being so active in the chat too. Dude, Nyx is a goat. Seriously. Okay, sweet. So what else do we have here? Excuse me. So these are not good. I don't like that. I have one. That's it. It's just one though. Okay, we do have another one right here. Do we have any others? No, nothing valid enough for me to take. Nothing valid enough for me to take. 403, nope. 408, 415. Oh, this would be pretty decent. You can finally see a bear play. How many points is that again? 14, 408. It's like 6 points. I'm not quite sure how confident I am to play that out, but let's try. No, yeah, see, that's not gonna work. How many points is that? One more time. 414. Oh no. That's like 5.5 points. Of course, that's not gonna work. Oh, okay, so we have one here. I guess theoretically, this is all hindsight though. $357, $351, 6.25 points. I guess theoretically. Theoretically, we'd only want to play it once up here. Oh, this is pre-market though. It's not even a time I would trade. But if we're trying to look for a position, right? If we're trying to look for something to play to our strategy, That's 2 imbalances. We have 5 minute. We have 5 minute. Right. Okay. That's 2. Market structure shift. We do have sell side taken, right? Sell side is taken. And now that we have that taken, we're looking for our candles. So this is candle 1. Well, this would be our first long position on stream. Everything else has been short. That's number 2. Number 3. Let's remove that. Okay, so we had the market structure shift. We have 2 imbalances, right? And now we want to see the candles. The first one is ran, so it creates the new low on number 2. This low is not, there's not a newer low by candle 3. So ultimately, we would take a long position at the close of the smaller candle, which is the top here. Have the stop right below the low, and then we'll have our target 50%. And that's already a 1 to 3. Absolutely beautiful. So it looks crazy though. Like, imagine going through this type of emotions. So we had the sweep up. I mean, technically, it opened up here. I mean, yeah, it swept up. I mean, so at the end of the day, like, it still worked out. I mean, watching the price probably come all the way back here is probably scary. And I think emotions would be pretty high if it were to run here before it goes up here. But in any case, it still works out. So we do have a nice 1 to 3. This is 23 points, 23.5 points versus a loss amount of, how many points is that? 7 points? 6.25 point loss. 6.25 point loss, so like $120, $130 loss versus, 23 point win. That's crazy. So definitely a good position here. But that's before market open. So it seems to me like maybe I should start trading during like pre-market. Literally. Should probably start trading during pre-market at this point. Okay. And then now we'll turn it off. And then we'll go like this. Yeah. So there's a sweep. Oh gosh, this thing is crooked. Okay. And there's the sweep. Perfect. Okay, nice. So what's this? Why did I have this here? Oh, that's pretty decent. 1, 2, 3, enter here. This would work too, I think, just because, so this would be filled, this doesn't count, but we still have the one up here. So I feel like that's why it may be a valid setup. Because that's the first imbalance created after the fact. So in that case, we could do, let's remove this thing, I don't know why that's there. One. We have 2 here. And this is number 3. So same idea. Okay, we want to see a market structure shift, right? So we're obviously pulling to the downside. So 1 is ran by 2, so 2 is the newest low. or obviously we're starting to shift back higher because 3 does not close below 2 or wick below 2. So in theory, we could enter at the close up here. Ooh, that's kind of a not a good risk to reward. That's only a 1.83. So would it be truly worth it to take this play? I don't know. Hindsight, obviously, hindsight. Yes, we can extend it more, right? But that's all hindsight. So I wouldn't really know about this one. Yeah. This is not a trade I should really take, honestly. Let's see if we were to back, like if time were to go back, right? We're open at 6:30. We play here. We have this here playing out. Open, close, open, close. Yeah. Then in this case, we wait for price to kind of pull back. Yeah, no. I mean, we could try to come. No, I don't have a justification for it to want to come to this area right here, to 360. There's no justification, in my opinion, yet for it to come here. I guess the only other thing would be, if we zoom out, we have rejection 1, rejection 2, rejection 3. Maybe that's why we have, like right here, we have all this up here as resistance, per se. Right? If this is resistance, yeah. So you see we have resistance that was broken through, resistance again. So I'd have to really make sure I mark out my resistance level. And then I'd see it resistance 1, resistance 2, resistance 3, resistance 4. So it's, you know, we also have no, yeah, that would be, I feel like that would be a reason, but this is all hindsight right now. So, okay. Oh, man, my head is hurting from wearing this for so long. Okay, let's see if we have any more other things in the chat. No, looks pretty good. What's up, Prashant? Waiting for my turn. All right, let me end this poll. Remove. Okay, forgot to end that. Everything's good. All right. Let's see. What else do we have here? I do not see opportunity here. What is this? Yeah, I do not see any opportunity here. No, that doesn't even matter. That doesn't matter. No, nothing. Okay, let's keep it pushing. Here's nighttime. Mm. One right here. Right, we have one there. This is all full as well. This one's already, that one's filled. So that's not valid. That's only like 4 points. Not really feeling this one. Four points. It's also 4 points. Yeah, I'm not really feeling any of these. Did I remeasure this one? Yeah, 4 points. I think I measured that one right. Yeah, 4 points. No. I don't like any of them. This one's completely filled as well, to be honest. So I'm not really vibing with this 5 minute here. I think it's just my eyes trying to. So this is a great example for myself to know, like, this is my eyes trying to force a potential trade to happen. Because I'm like, okay, like, does this work? Does that work? No. Oh, maybe this can work, but I know that it's already filled, but can it work? Hindsight, I see that it works. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, this is not going to work because it's already filled. So this is me trying to force something to happen that is not going to happen. So I have to be mindful of that. I definitely have to be mindful of that. But anywho, we only have this 5 minute, but that's okay because I realize this is before market even opens, so it doesn't really matter for me, right? It would have to be up here. So 1, 2. This one's a pretty good one, right? That's 6 points. It's all right. It's not too bad. 6 points. We have a drop, a base drop. Yeah. Dang, I thought there was going to be more opportunity here. But that's all right. I guess not. You win some, you lose some, you know? One imbalance only. I wonder if we go on the higher time frame. So this was the 18th. Let's go to the 18th. Let's see right here. I wonder. Oh, see, now that's a beautiful. Look at that. 15-minute time frame. We even have this one here too. 2 of them. But I wonder. So you see, we have this drop. That's New York open. Oh my God, that's open on the 18th. So literally this past week. Really tried for the sell side right here. Really tried for the sell side sweep. But not quite there. So, I mean, technically on a higher time frame analysis, would this even be a viable position? Possibly, right? Because we have 1, swept 2, 3, enter on the close. Terrible risk to reward though, right? Because obviously it's all the way down here. If we want to move it up here, it's still not a good risk to reward. However, if we were to move this back up here, because it is higher time frame, I do need to practice more higher time frame to see if what is the probability of a hit in like the second imbalance. It's still risky. It's still a risky one, right? The positions are there, but the risk reward isn't the best. But the positions are there. So, interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's go back to the 18th though. Let's just keep on studying. More price action. Where was I? Oh, right here. Oh, hey, trade with Hamza. Oh my God, Hamza, how are you doing? Dude, I hope you're doing great. Oh my gosh. Dude, I'm subscribed to your YouTube channel and I'm just so stoked for your journey. Like, you've been killing it. Like, I think you recently were talking about your accounts and, trying to like get through drawdown and whatnot. Uh, and like talking about like the news day. I think that's when I saw the FOMC news day. But literally, like, aside from that, like, you're absolutely killing it, dude. How's the traveling going, by the way, too? And dude, you're jacked. Like, you need to send me your workout routine ASAP. But yeah. Live back test. Dude, yeah, good choice. Honestly, you can't go wrong with back testing, especially when you're like trying to avoid this crazy holiday price action. Oh, it's such a great time to still get in like your reps, but not like spend any more money on accounts or your personal or anything like that. It's just practicing. Oh, oh shoot. 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. So I think it's about time I should be wrapping this up. But let's see, Matt, do you have any other videos over back testing? I don't at this time. However, I am going to be making these live streams like public on my channel. So like if you ever want to come back to look at them, you can. To be quite frank, the majority of this back testing session for day one has been more about like chatting with the chat, and we did a really awesome giveaway with Nix and TX. So it was a really good time. So this session, you didn't really miss much. But in the future live streams, I will make those public. So you'll be able to see those live streams of me back testing. And I will be doing an actual like video of like recording of just back testing, and I'll post it on my channel as well outside of live streaming, because I know live streaming could be distracting with the chat and having a good time. That's why. So I'll be doing like a full length back testing video. And then also I do want to do a strategy breakdown because I really want to focus in on this strategy. And I know a lot of like seriously a lot of people were asking about it, especially on Twitter. Like I had so many views across that thread that I posted and a lot of comments asking about it. So and even on YouTube as well too, on that one post. So I want to make sure I'm getting more backtesting hours in before I do make that video so I can post about this one specifically. So yeah, I don't have any at this time, but I trust that, or I will ensure to have more on my channel, whether it's a live stream or like a recorded video, like a long one of just backtesting, just me and no chats, and then also one breaking down my strategy I'm working on right now in my backtesting. So yeah, hopefully answer your question, Matt. Thanks for coming in, by the way. Let's see. Hamza, you're killing it more than me. I'm so proud of you. Oh, for the moment I am back in Europe, but I will be in South America in a month. Dude, that is so cool, dude. Literally, Hamza is like the dream life. You're literally a traveling trader, digital nomad, entrepreneur on the go. So that is so cool. I am so proud of you. I actually really want to be able to have that kind of lifestyle. I want to find a role where I could be fully remote and be able to enjoy like flexibility in that. So I'm hoping like I can work for a trading company actually. I really hope I can work for like My Fund Futures or Apex or Take Profit or whoever, like any prop firm that can take me essentially. Because I had a really great time when I was working with Top Step last year. So it would be cool if I can be fully remote and do that. But unfortunately not. So anyways, you are killing it, dude. You are literally killing it. It's been a bit of a rough Q4, and it really felt like a downer for the rest of the year for me, to be honest, Hamza. But I'm definitely looking forward to 2025. I think it'd be fun. I'm gonna have to tune into your live streams, by the way, because I think it'd be fun to just chit chat with you too while you're trading. So yeah, I really enjoyed your video, especially like your traveling one, and being able to like trade and work at the same time. Like it was so cool. So big shout out to you for being able to live that life and like fully pursue what you want to do. Fernando, no, I'm not an engineer. I thought you logged off already, by the way. But no, I'm not an engineer. Shoot, I do not have the patience to be in school for that long to be an engineer. But all right, chat. Although I wanted to backtest more today, I really did. I still feel like we got a few good reps in towards the end of the stream. I had a really, really great time doing that giveaway earlier. So I will be doing the cash send out to those winners maybe tonight, but most likely tomorrow, just because it's already 10:30 my time and I'm ready to sleep, to be honest. But I have all the emails you guys saw. Excuse me. And I will be taking care of that. So I had a lot of fun doing that more than anything. So I think that's a great way to start off. Like this whole new live stream session thing I'm doing with backtesting and this new series of working to become a consistently profitable trader, because at the end of the day, that's the goal. So thank you to everyone that participated in the giveaway. Thank you to everyone that tuned into the live stream. I hope you guys all have a wonderful Christmas if you celebrate that, or overall just holiday season, and definitely New Year's. Wish you guys nothing but the best and most success in all that you do, and I will see you guys all in the next video. And yes, Hamza, sorry, real quick. Full-time, yes. Trade relax, happy it is fully remote. So cool. Dude, Hamza, if there's any way, you have like a referral, like a job that you think might be cool for a fully remote, let me know. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm actually serious. But okay. I'll see you guys later, and yeah, have a good one.